Wonderful Friday morning, and we are happy to be back once again with Ghana's #1 morning show, The Happy Morning Show. Meeting Raymond Nyamado, and then Memobibia Kwaba, about Jumedi no so, kakra week no abaye, Monday, and I said Jumedi Asia, Nyamiadum, and Friday, Friday Abatoya, and then Yedi Jumedi no, and the Kakrano ABC for the week. And Yabasha Jumedi na say na ACP Victor Tando retired. Ebeba cancer. Our road safety tidbits. After that, we get into the newspapers. Headlines of the newspapers. No, in Sema what papers front page. No, Nina Yedibetu Jama ETF1 Yashre4. Ghana Meteorological Agency weather update for the next 24 hours. Nina Ebeba your way on the show this morning. Now Ghana Health Service. Update about FI COVID-19 situation no nina hunsem yebetumi aka awojumedi no so now right after that no I would make sure say we get into the details and our stories are yede bremo no now some of these stories are yebeka ho asem eneno comments are Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia Mahmoud Bawumia say government we omo face what he would call a quadruple whammy na Russia, Ukraine, and Sensem, COVID-19, and Sensem, energy sector, daho because of excess capacity, Nina Hunsem, Ewoho, and Sana banking sector clean up. Nina, idea, a government, Yabetu Bipiadru, na partly no, or we blame the NDC government for the air cosono, Nina, and Sema, Yabeti Hunkomo. Good news, Amba, Ama, organized labor, because now, how many are buying to may agree on 15% cola as we speak, no. And unions no or constituent members no ebekasa senebeya striking teachers no they can return to the classroom and no breakthrough to me eba and obra organized labor and the government a share here now other matters and very important matters about discussion on the show today a NPP delegates conference because so our Crossport Stadium from an Akopim Sunday and then a komo ebedi why the NPP chairman why the NPP general secretary why the to me NPP national youth organizer and our party organizer and then you beti komo e what you made so and a very packed show. We'll bring you some sports and also we'll open the phone lines for you to join us with your thoughts on the discussion this morning. But show ni dear DB Amikacho say interactive. Ubet me afraid 020 ubet me join here via WhatsApp on 02022 22067 02022 na message out the babiano yebekan ama amansanye na ate na mamenka also say BM say ye be phone lines na also bet me afraid na with the wadrin share abraye later on in the show. Ente we feed the Fatu Happy 98.9 FM. Now with TV no so dear making sure say WB Dana ETV Ghana. If you are not watching us on ETV Ghana dear, we bet me a Facebook page no so ETV Ghana on Facebook, Happy FM, Happy 98.9 FM on Facebook. Ninyina no Tumedia no streaming live elho. Yebada ni on kakra. When we return ACP Victor Tando beba cancer. Emraso say Bebremo road safety tidbits with ACP Victor Tando retired. ACP, I no pay me makwaba eba Jumedia no so.
Major also boss.
ACP I no pay dear now de my.
You me do say. Edwan for more happy FM. Omo and more mapa. Let's say so don't put ya and cross or and come home. Uncle so now onimo any years so don't shake shram. On tin and so and shram. A tape for muted media and a pay mamuna chain mama chain hinwa and mama chain yado. And mobile said media case so happy FM 98.9. And I pay any boss Raymond Nyamado and a tea a drum. All my boy in Chidom Bene Isaac Ade Jew Bet Justice Nati a rapper Fatisha Ibu Ali and a director John Kuma. So for the Amiasi, the Bianca Sami Eshon Ushibiano, Emoachano Pay, Uraquam Dante, the Biashibia also Emoachin and a pay, a Munara. And I met on your dinner, a do now 2 years, and make it down Sunday, it's on Sunday that also a dunum, a Amiasi, or the Amias only a year to do. As you be an Yan state, here in Yan see, I'm Mr. Mohan, come on, and as a separate coffee mob. Here in a church, I want to pay by his grace. We are alive. Now, I mean, champagne free. Doctor Ekufu Dampare. One police for Esahini, IGP. Bema, Enra, Nayo Awuda. I wish you belated happy birthday. Yamino Dobasa season no Jumedio Yasho Sebiano. A Janan Cow, on come on train to work Kamau, on Shroud, on Shroud, Sano Jumanso. Bema, happy belated birthday. After Minchia Ora Kwashi was Toyota Ghana Company Limited. Bema, we driver Cassia Power, or no my Jumache, Yami and Count on Shroud. Ora, I'm pretum, or I'm pretum. Oh no, Abuso kind, ho, and a Ophel Norma, Yamin Count no Nini. So therefore, more can I see credit station in a Mamma and channel pay you. CMB, and Coco, no, that station more in a make your man pay. To do. Drivers are Monoma Flower Council, New Whole Council, the Mamma and Cosora and come home. 37 drivers, Mamma and Miss. Adenta any Medina, DPI to Proto driver, any driver for Kahogino. Come home, no money. Kofodia, DPI to Proto, Kulikui, one of 30 drivers. The church Amunina driver for another, Amunia Butre. As a man can say, DPI to Proto, Ora, Rai, Okoto, Amwa, Mamuna channel pay, Yami Ishram. And some Law Station, the war, this soup. In Chanho, Ben Goyle filling station. I am in Crossing Shramunada. But Tom for Antibaba, only Antia Diza. Mamunachin, brother Tom for in Yami Shramunada, which are formative for their mercy. For a man or tree, ye employee at TSU Yemubi, in Timubecom Yamia Bebre, and I caught Nessie bar. At a year, papa, in the here, Mestre. Emrike trio enye wo kwa so me so kania that breed the time you be na mo for the kania so sense ewiem enye papa ewiem nye papa na na dia MC owura onyamfoi a ne daba kunya kwa nchei bonso efom ho kwa no so na ahmetije na ahmete papa ahmete se mandates articulated and no efom no kwan na ekwan single carriageway na ofom okwan say what do you like mu na say okwa na ofom okwan say ode I could share car we punpu na DC MC onyamfo oni ne drive nyinara fon mo to na nanom on be nkan be di djuma a o mo sa ko be kwa anwem efom ho kachi oni drive nyina atwa na nanom tie ebusafo mo shedding pa na se mo ile mo ntia se ne mo tia se otena na so enyesi enti mo shedding driver na ebusafo nyina mamusu nyina shedding mamu nyina shedding na na koswasre se driver ko na mo kwansu a ye ne kura ka kese eto bia ye die hu tini ese tinye driver be mienu o ka kese no na driver ba ko pe obefi hyen fe be do ba bi kwara so apere obre kwara so na odwin ho tini so omre na odwin ho tini so omre driver for bi na mutimi ti om ho tini obre kwara so metimi aka kra ni medu asimo akofaba na me kan ko wakata nuran na mini apa police for it that they could record na ya can on try you don't have to you no call remand ai kama ne kwaso na charge ya de man na me de mentiasie inconsiderate driving say we a dangerous driving so wo ko na wo furu kwaso ko fu obi kwaso na ne ko shia enye normal a dangerous driving and so here woman say inconsiderate driving the driver you born for grandpa you bet me that to announce you bet me abonica that is the discretion of the court na na beje na great no driver there me monica and I drive there me fan kotum inconsiderate driving afitria e bata wono no dangerous driving afitria ba ko pe wudi fa ukokukum edukotum udi fa me say edukotum there's no option of say tia ye boka the tia na say ye moka debi dangerous driving is straight prison sentence and the post for Mr. Mo the more charge am driver for ya mu hwe ni driver na me kwaso bi na me kwaso let's we free no kwaso akoko hia we ya no you particular na say dangerous driving na me ma dey training enye inconsiderate e charge no omo hwe ni ye omo ka so ye de kwato ni je na fo a e bi omo be hwe na omo trend ready wa pe charge papa na fama no e se ko ye no anya duna e bi soko Mr. when me na no me no so inconsiderate driving dangerous driving two separate charges offenses baako ye boka and ye didn't tum baako so ye didn't tum pekupe onko bunko sien bibi on femra ni nyina no ye di yetuma mi di se betimi afo afo edu na o se wi Mr. Moda ye ni ekọ mie bi ni na kekeka ho no ọchịna nkira ha no de nya daje kra NPP4 abatu omo kwakotwi yesre enye ho no bi ko twitwe bi no akoye dede na for the number ko so nkenka ye obedi nkunim no ye ko de ne ye ni aye ti o mo ka hwe ni o ye tupa da gari ye ne mesre ani je de o ani je mu so ayo hawo o ma bedi nto so ebi re be ho ayro ho de ne tie bia na ebeba na ayroho mmoroso nso eno nso ayo haw tumi nyina ntwe nso ye ho kenka happy tiefo ejan ke no fie tie ejan ka hu no nye ni ye oha no musuo bia be so ejan no mpingu man de ejan adom no ne pa ade tiefo aduada ye besan ehia
ACP ACP Anope Yadase for joining us on the Happy Morning Show or the Road Safety Tidbits Abraya.
Let's be the master. Again, it's saying
ACP, have a good weekend.
Same to you, sir.
Permission to carry on, sir.
On your own touch, sir.
ACP Victor Tando retired and then in Chichenkomo, Edward Media Nosua, Abraya Road Safety Tidbits. Arrive alive and a message at the mouth and a took Shane Abonti now. If you are driving in town, if you are traveling outside Accra now, making sure say and sema ACP akano odebeye juma senebeya obeko aba asunjemo. Amraso say bebremo headlines of the newspapers. Amraso say bebremo headlines of the newspapers. Fati Shaibu Ali and Sefa Dankwa SSMT abekansa yadi jumede no bebremo. Fati mema kwa ba jumede no so.
Mejoso.
Sefa Dankwa SSMT. Mama eba happy morning show.
Mejoso.
Bibi adadin dia.
Bibi adadin.
Fati bibi adadin.
Nyame adam.
Wo Ghana card.
Yeah.
Sefa wo Ghana card.
Oh yeah. Movie.
And the most important documents.
Oh my.
Say okita as a Ghanaian. Yeah. Wo sika boto wo sika big sack the Ghana card. On the BPR.
Yeah.
Now, where are roads near?
Anya crap.
For Ghana card not so.
Beat me assistant.
See a Ghana card name magic one. No, you say BPR basis.
Oh wow.
Oh yes. Ghana card.
Oh wow.
No, no.
30 July. Yama Ghana card in Sumra a year MMC EBA.
Ghana card na dey call MMC live no. To do gate na no ape. Ghana card. Ujinem. No until the aba.
Hey,
Ghana card.
Wow.
Sure. Now we need the course. Ghana card. We should Ghana card now. Now, what then nyabotre. Now, what's a quadruple whammy? Quadruple whammy. Me the first not double whammy pen am anymore. When you say quadruple to me rooms.
2 internal, 2 external.
Oh, fine. And then you be real and same. Now, chairmanship race, no what's the course?
The chairmanship race was a 5/5.
5/5. Hey, c'est far. Open chance, prof into me go.
A bad think I cram a prof.
The
bad think I cram a prof.
Now, former cigar boss,
former cigar boss. Also, and the race near tights and contestants in the 5/5. Former cigar boss and a former treasurer of the party.
Na prof.
And human no. Prof Dabe 5.
Oh, prof pa.
Yes.
Na prof I say I'll give back no.
It's only them found. If you give back and you're
in Tukrum Hana, Ashanti region for the back, I said, on Munipa no more motion, still a motor one. Delegates, dear. Yanko Pompe, and not your mercy.
Fear
because of one or bomb.
But 5/5 I say wabre.
Yeah, 5/5 I break.
And think of forecast with the omo rewarded
because it's been we're dedicating on who I'm a part and we're committing on who I'm a part and irrespective
by contesting
5 times.
And I don't know with dedication.
And so do how come back or uncle you. Obi to say Dr. Richard Amakumba. Dog macho anope enjaka kakapa enkomo.
But Sifa, onem say send na niam na ekono. E say tie for nyabotre. You read discussions no 5/5. Nipa na say 5/5
no. On better say. Minimum some man for by this time almost sending messages say 5/5 no.
Mo nyabotre. E the 5/5 no be brabo. But Sifa yen run news with
it was in some Chronicle double crater and the Shasi and Nano Ghana will come out of IMF stronger, says energy sector excesses capacity payments, others contributed to problem. Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Alaji Bakope and what this asking we are to a draft. Heads role at Forestry Commission. And also, someone the Democrat and Menano pay. Asabi promises monthly stipend for party communicators, others. And also, I want to give back what NPP has done for me. Professor Christopher Amiyawe Kumfi, and also chairmanship raise the name of the New Patriotic Party. About Tomokakoto, Memenda Ebeyeno, Onosuna Semwa, Walker, and no. Vote the best hands, don't be blinded by mantras. Alan urges NPP delegates and also reward me for my hard work. John Bodu, General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, I was uncontested bill. One and this same we air to a jar. Other stories I award the Obocrat and me bonito. Not Majemono. Or CD hits fresh low with inflation at 19-year high. And varsity strike. Orji Kalu urges government to reopen talks with ASUU and no Nigeria just a babyano strike no ever koso. ECOWAS court declares Nigeria's Twitter ban unlawful. We need some of the stories that offer the Chronicle the Obocrata no and now appear bit me working. But center spread no me and many Nigeria no sano. TNE planting lowest blood pressure. Why your mother was right.
Massa plantain. Waka plant me guys say like who could do idea. A lower blood pressure say then say if we do never home. Say na plantain I say okay.
But the new one I try. Who's the kind of plantain? They say I'm kind of plantain so go plantain. Okay, and me bacho me phonetics madam say me kanu plantain. But there Ebuama no. Ebuama o blood pressure no. Esote into any PBD.
Yeah, the new weekend crusading guide into us. So our economy will bounce back stronger after IMF Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Enekaye. JFK outlines vision to NPP delegate. Calls for finance minister's dismissal misguided. Government communicator be in the ECA. NPP chairmanship, not machoism. I bring forbearance. Professor Amiyawe Kumfi. I offer most comprehensive solutions to NPP crisis Asabi and ECA. SC judge dropped in Daniel Ofori EcoBank case. Jachikwesin lawyers tackle Supreme Court, say Apex Court lacks jurisdiction in Asin North 2020 parliamentary elections. And no ewo honum. And Sri Lanka, so fleeing president lands in Singapore. Emirates slams Heathrow's Magidon flight cuts and also ewo honum sa so and Ghanaian observers Cynthia Isando Maris and no hadoma infoni kama etwatwa so ewom. Mozambique in 5-day mourning for ex-Angola leader. Ivory Coast President Ouattara to meet predecessors in reconciliation drive. Elephant kill 5 in jihadist hit Mozambique region. Way air stories are over the weekend. Crusading guider Ubenyebi Akai.
Daily Graphic, Anopese, stabilizing CD, building resilient economy. BOG granted first gold purchasing right. Please deploy 3,000 personnel for NPP conference, 20 polling stations to speed up process. Now, Otuasa, or say, organized labor secures 15% of cola. Acquire professional certification to or forfeit appointment. Teaching Council and Omodis Assembly about now still L paper and also Ouattara meets Gbagbo and Bidie. And then sema a bid for reconciliation. No, Ouattara so far we have a very good step. Opinion take it. So when former president Henry Konan Bidie, Laurent Gbagbo, and Alassane Ouattara, Omonina beautiful picture. Almost training now mostly. So far we have a message. But me I'm a politician. But a banner over time no. They find their grounds. I'm be down for phobia. When I can say there are no permanent enemies. So, so man my politician no. GAEX e-waste project pro-development initiative. Na Otuaso Ewoha President Rajapaksa emails overdue resignation. Sri Lanka opinion Sisiane there resignation email and other first Otuaso Ewo paper num and appear a story back was NDC launches 8.28 million Ghana cedi a top project. I'm energetic. Will resource NPP to break the 8, Asabi tells delegates. Absentee MPs, Adwoa Safo's fate hangs in balance. Way air stories and obey. Telegraphic, Ediaba.
Ghanaian Times, the Obokrata, no any day twice was 4 blows forced Ghana to IMF. Veep explains country's decision to seek support. Teacher union strike. Government organized labor agree 15% cost of living allowance. The story comes with a picture of Mr. Thomas Musa Tanko, NAT General Secretary. Apiache contractors to move to site in 2 weeks. Deputy Lands Minister and what this same way Atuja. President Veep Mahama others mourn in Debugri as he begins journey home. Other stories near. SC lacks jurisdiction to entertain writs to invalidate Asen North parliamentary elections. Lawyer B and this same way Atu Eja. Ex-Capital Bank MD denies approving payment of business promotion money to Atu Asian. World Health Organization, Africa faces growing animal to human disease risk. Let's make Auditor General independent, Majority Leader advocates. Ouattara in reconciliation talk with predecessors. Ex-Gambia spy chief sentenced to death. Parliament passes fees and charges bill to review upwards public fees. Bill. Parliament passes fees and charges bill to review upwards public fees. Intene oko na oko your passport ni aka cho se atumu a. Ai eye mrasibijafo e no maje atumu.
Oko akoye road ready.
Na ya atumu a.
Ukoye insurance.
Ya atumu a.
Menkasa.
Yes. Mrasibijafo. Omaje mrada tum.
Koye birth set.
Na ya atumu a.
Death set.
Na ya atumu a.
Marriage certificate.
Marriage certificate ni atum oko register o company ni atumwa anaze oko renew your company registration ni atumwa
Aban dia
aban and I dey buy nyame na mekan yen to aso quick one na yen free Ghanaian Times the Obokrata num na yen ko the Obokrata ahodo num. Some NPP aspirants express optimism in emerging victorious in tomorrow's elections and also approach Adwoa Safo's issue with empathy. PNC pleads with Parliament. Fatin Bacho, continue. NDC's internal elections to start next week. Branch elections to be held in zones. Freddie Blade touts achievement as NPP national chairman. EC debunks intent to compile new voters register. The story comes with Ura, Dr. Kweku, Wano Enekasa, Emma Electoral Commission. Primpa goes to polls on August 12, 2022. Other stories near. Students take over cooking roles in Upper East Region schools.
Asemo.
So musia kitchen. Into practicals ni biara.
Okay. Fatin Bacho Mary. To us.
Daily Analyst, without fear or favor, Amo Ediaba, no new voters register. EC debunks NDC's allegations, says current register very credible. Akufo-Addo running Ghana on autopilot, Akando Ena Eka. Babin refers tax waiver report back to Finance Committee. Ghana has been hit by quadruple whammy. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Enekaye. Amir Kumfi preaches welfare message to delegates. Ghana's economy will emerge stronger. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Enekaye. Other stories, Albania essay. Sri Lanka president resigns after fleeing. Bill Gates vows to drop off world's richest list. Attack on the or the Zikan in Abecha and I say, Obedi and I say, Obekwama Wabroso.
Or the my charities.
Or the Bema charities.
Nessa noche.
Or the Bema charity, but Bill Gates all knows they say he's into a.
So, only say I list him a charity in India. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yanga Sangasan, me a charity case.
This Minyabia. I'm a consider some move on charity.
Attack on Ukraine city far from frontline kills 22. No other Makai Dada. Other stories Albania I can't say. Babin and also Makai Edada. Is it always cocaine or prostitution that makes people rich? And no a question Kakrakai Wahanuma amount for Abisa.
Daily Statesman and Opese, Ghana will bounce back stronger after IMF program. Vice President Bawumia. Government agrees to pay 15% COLA. National APR mechanism, Governing Council inaugurated. Africa Peer Review Mechanism, hey. Massive shake-up at Forestry Commission. And Amaya Kumfi, and best positioned to unite NPP. Way, this story is an Daily Statesman. Ediaba.
The Inquisitor, the Obokrata, no Nanope, NPP delegates decide JB versus JFK. And no, Professor Amaya Kumfi outlines powerful vision. Ofosu Nkansa punches majority leader. Calls for dismissal of finance minister not prudent. Government communicated in the same way. Atu Edra. Other stories near NDC goes digital outdoors platform to collect dues, filing fees online. Privileges Committee decides to leave Adwoa Safo's fate to Parliament. Majority of Ghanaians believe e-levy is a bad idea. Afrobarometer survey and in the same way Atuja. Cancel Ghana's debt rather. CSOs to IMF. Poverty can trigger mental illness. Dr. Akwasi Osei and what is the same way Atu Edra. Highest pensioner receives 142,000 Ghana cedis. Lowest gets 300 Ghana cedis monthly. SNIT. And this is the same way Atuja Tieni. Ahana didn't. Highest pensioner receives 142,000 Ghana cedis. Lowest gets 300 Ghana cedis monthly.
What does that mean? Wait, highest pensioner receives 142k as in monthly.
Yeah.
And the lowest receives 300.
300.
Okay. I feel no matters.
I don't know until
These monthly charges, no cry. I said I found for who.
the lump sum.
Exactly. Because Mikai said, Mr. Yet is be a pensioner.
Oh,
Nani Panakoto dying. Oh, baby, wait to. You know, people were not in a hurry. Say, I was saying, see me dying. I was saying, Nipa no call pension now. You saw Gene Sikana. No, I call penny. 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. Not Timudin.
Just need moved away from lump sum system. Normally,
we understand, but into tier 2, no, a lot of people are saying, they don't even know who their managers are or where they are supposed to go to, or even how much they will get.
Then next week the Senate baba na omo be cheche mu.
So community, and I want to share omo yet here too ne.
Yeah, be hwehwe omo aba.
Fati, we know.
And we are interview no one to say papa ni say obi wo ha 2000 cedis then the lamb sama yede
man. The fundamentals of Ghana's underdevelopment. A feature be a war the inquisitor the Obokrata and Menano pay far bit me who no be akenkai ewo. We need stories about the inquisitor the Obokrata and Menano pay.
The Informer, massive earthquake at Forestry Commission. Breakthrough for cocoa farmers as agreement protects farmer income. Poverty affects mental health. Dr. Kwesio said it's very true. IMF focuses on job creation and also ewo honum. So and other stories I say Ghana loses 650 million cedis to OMCs through unpaid taxes. Monkwaji taxes ne. Oh. We are not compiling new register and also a year story at EC Ediaba. Akufo-Addo directs government to reach amicable solution with labor unions over cola. And no, and who asema badada. Government must address concerns of striking GPHA staff, minority and ECA. Free SHS not in danger of being cancelled under IMF program. IMF country rep and ECA sa asem way air stories are ubenya ewo daily analyst mu anope.
The finder anope say, I offer most comprehensive solutions as I be. Endorse my experience and hard work, John Buedu. Experience gained makes me best national organizer, Nanabi. And IMF bailout economy will emerge stronger with enhanced fiscal discipline. Dr. Baumia. MPS agrees to cede 20% container business on August 1. GPHA and on this
2 weeks. 2 weeks from
today. Almost say 20%.
No, this is a statement, a mere statement. But they had an agreement in 2015. Why did they not implement the agreement in 2015? Now they are telling us that
the final paper on the PA Republic Press. All set for NPP Big Day. Baumia nails Mahama as he breaks silence on economic challenges. Ken Ofeata must take a personal decision to resign. Kojo Mpieni. Health workers threaten to lay down tools if government refuses to pay. Okay, wait, story as a bear moot. Eastern region, we are considering closing down schools over food shortage. Charles and Omode Sasem Abba into Ofa Republic Press, stories way and I'll bet to me. Okay.
The Ghanaian publisher, the Obokrata and Enano Bomia, justifies IMF bailout. Story no page number 3 of a year. The Ghanaian publisher, the Obokrata and Enano Pay. Jinapo shakes up Forestry Commission. 16 regional managers moved. Executive director reassigned. Why delegates must vote? Asabi. Ekumfi vows to restore discipline in MPP. Daniel Ofori versus Ecobank. Supreme Court stops Tokono. Mebo Ramudia. Not as a government organized labor agree on 15% cost of living allowance. SNET saves 327 million Ghana cedis by deactivating payroll. Party. On the SNET note.
Business and Financial Times. PFJ yields $6 billion worth of food in 5 years, but cost of food remains a concern. Let us vote for party loyalists. And no ewo honoma ya attribute ama Alan Trematin. Feature be up paper no say the financial system Africa needs. Upeso who out to be epic paper no ekai. Bank of Ghana to have first right of refusal for gold purchase. Baumia as he means to stabilize city. GMPC kicks off South Pond Field decommissioning project. And no ewo hodom. So Ella calls for finance minister's head not prudent. We a government communicator be ena eka. So ena other stories are ubenya ewo paper no say. Putin's global food crisis, the inflationary consequences of deglobalization, and are facing a darkening economic outlook, how the G20 can respond. We a year Business and Financial Times.
Yanko, your online portal, so now you're showing happyghana.com. Happyghana.com and opay say Ajah Safo seat declared vacant. Easy to be informed. Minority shoots down $1 billion loan facility. I'll choose one Ghana card over 1,000 interchanges. Vice President Baumia. Gotabaya Rajapaksa resigns after fleeing Sri Lanka. Baumia blames Mahama partly for current economic woes. Baumia discloses 2 more reasons for government's decision to seek IMF bailout. 4 assembly members declared wanted by police. Church elder loses 800,000 Ghana cedis a day on betting. Narrates story. Ken Oforiatta must resign. Kojo Impieni. Wait, the stories are okay. Oko happyghana.com. Obetumi Akai.
Yan twas on cityNewsroom.com and anopaya stories Alco City Newsroom Ubetimi Waken Kambini. MPS ready to cede 20% of container traffic for 2 years. TNU. MPS ready to cede 20% of container traffic for 2 years. Yo. Government fees and charges go up by 15% after parliamentary approval. But,
the answer. Fabeji.
Government organized labor agree on 15% cost of living allowance. Unions to call off strike. Other stories. Swami Magazine residents stage demo over abandoned Swami Makwo Road. Privileges Committee report on absentee MPs not ready. ABF was saying in this assembly I'll choose Ghana card over 1,000 interchanges. It's more impactful. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia Kasa Assembly. Jachi Kwesen files supplementary statement once case listed before legal vacation. You lack jurisdiction in Asen North case. Jachi Kwesen tells Supreme Court. We are ready for NPP's annual delegates conference. Evans Nemakon and all this assembly Atuja. Endorse my experience and hard work. John Bodo appeals to NPP delegate. NPP will retain power in 2024 if you elect me as chairman in team to delegate. Trust Hospital unveils 3-in-1 premium center to enhance healthcare delivery. Any some of the stories I'll call citynewsroom.com and I'll pay a bit me on what can
Google News. Why Baumia will choose Ghana card over interchanges. You'll be fired if Nananum complain about your behavior. Canadian Japan to Ghana Gas. So and a government organized labor agree on 15% COLA. And are you advised to consult former Black Stars captains before World Cup? And no Ewo Honum. So na person who the full test of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a minority to Jana Obetumi Ako Google News na wako pebi akai. IMF reveals 4 key findings on Ghana's economy after preliminary findings. And Ghana has been hit by a quadruple whammy. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Ena Ekanye, Genevieve Inaji, Michael Blankson, and other foreign celebrities with houses in Ghana. Na wako Google News. Na wako shebi so ena happy morning show live streaming. Yebohanum ding. I didn't go into politics to make money. Former President Kufuor blast money-making politicians. Best investment in the world is human resource. Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin and Ekasa Asemwe. I am ready to assist Mohamed Gago to succeed at Inswatrim and also Ewohonum. Using Ghana card to compile voters register good, but all Ghanaians don't have it. Ghana Health Service calls for partnership to address NCD funding. View tourism as a pathway to development. Professor Kweku Boache and Nekaye. We stories are Uko Google News and Opeya Uwenyebi Akai.
CNN.com and Opay stories are Ebi Enie. Sri Lankans jubilate as President Rajapaksa's resignation is made official. US and Japanese warplanes put on show of force as tensions spike with China and Russia. Ivana Trump, ex-wife of former US President Trump, dies at 73. Ukraine's new weapons are a serious threat to Moscow. China's economy records slowest pace of growth since COVID-19 in 2020, while the Omicron offshoot BA.5 is a big deal. 1,000 bags, 0 passengers. Delta flight from Heathrow, latest sign of air travel hell. Italian Prime Minister offers resignation. Otaso Ewaha story bako Ewaha say no amount of alcohol is healthy if you are under 40. Global study says.
It's about 40 for now.
Your record story. I say no amount of alcohol is healthy if you are under 40.
Under 40.
Global study and it is the same way.
40 and above.
40 and above.
Mobile kwa banu na me hu details no. Nti we ni stories are over to me akai ewo cnn.com adope.
BBC.com near the Etwas and Anope. Biden said to meet Saudi prince despite criticisms. President resigns after fleeing Sri Lanka. Boost for trust as race to replace Johnson narrows. Other stories near Ukrainian politicians face torture in Russian detention. Ivana Trump, Donald Trump's first wife, dies at 73. Italy launches into crisis as PM offers resignation. Attack on Ukraine city far from front line kills 23. Man exonerated in Malcolm X murder sued for $40 million. U.S. lawyer charged with murder of wife and son. UN insists it is tackling sexism head on. And a Ukrainian roundup, deadly attack acts of terrorism. Zelensky and a disaster we have to join stories at BBC.com. And I know people with me on working count.
Your Reuters news. Mali's military-led government announces temporary suspension of troop rotation by UN peacekeeping mission. Egypt's government subsidized diesel at a rate of about 55 billion Egyptian pounds. And US Kenya launch trade and investment partnership. IMF calls for quick creditor agreement on Chad, Ethiopia, Zambia debt. We stories are Oko Reuters news and Opea Ubenyebi Akai.
If you just tuned in, some 23 minutes past 6, and yeah, on the show this morning, Radio No Air, the Happy Morning Show. Once again, Mabibia Akwaba, Ghana Meteorological Agency, on the weather updates about for the next 24 hours. Then now moka fa weather no anope. Say anope ewo Aflau, Accra, and Kaswa. It will be cloudy in the morning, and temperature should be at 25 degrees Celsius. It will be partly cloudy in the afternoon. We should expect the temperature to be at 31 degrees Celsius. Now, in the evening, ewo Aflau, Accra, and Kaswa, temperature should be around 28 degrees Celsius, and it will be partly cloudy. Yakopiemo ewo Cape Coast, Takoradi, and Axim, Anopea, it's cloudy. Temperature no around 24 degrees Celsius. Ewo Takoradi, Axim, anyhow, it would rain this afternoon, 40% chance of rain, and I expect to say across these three cities, no, a bit to me about. Temperature should be at around 30 degrees Celsius in the afternoon. In the evening, it will be partly cloudy in Takoradi, Axim, any Cape Coast. Takoradi, Axim, any Cape Coast will be partly cloudier. Temperature should be around 27 degrees Celsius. Yakopiemo ewo ho, Koforidia, any Akemoda, misty conditions and more experienced here. Temperature no around 60%. There be 60% misty conditions and more experienced here. Koforidia, Akemoda, anyhow. In the afternoon, I'm expecting 40% chance of rain. And the rain this afternoon should be expected around Axim, Koforidia, and Akemoda. And the temperature should be between 30 and 33 degrees Celsius. It will be partly cloudy in the evening. Or Koforidia, Akemoda, anyhow. Temperature no should be around 27 degrees Celsius. Yakopiemo el Kumasi ne Obuasi. Kumasi this morning, weather no ebe cloudy. Obuasi ebe cloudy. Temperature no around 24 degrees Celsius. Nsuo beto ene ewo ewia we ewo Kumasi ne Obuasi. 40% chance of rain and expected ewo sa cities where temperature no should be around 32 degrees Celsius, and it will be partly cloudy in Kumasi and Obuasi. Today, temperature no should be around 27 degrees Celsius. Yakopiemo ewo Boli, Damongo, Bolgatanga, and Nalerugua. It'll be partly cloudy this morning. Temperature should be around 23 degrees Celsius. Now in the afternoon, our Tamale, Boli, Damongo, Polgatanga, it will be sunny intervals and I'll be experiencing the afternoon. Temperature should be around 34 degrees Celsius. Now in the evening, our Boli, Damongo, Polgatanga, and the Tamale, thunderstorm and rain. It's a 40% chance of rain, and I expect to temperature should be around 30 to 31 degrees Celsius. It will be cloudy this morning. Temperature should be around 24 degrees Celsius. In the evening, sunny intervals 34 degrees Celsius. In the afternoon, sunny intervals 34 degrees Celsius. And in the evening, partly cloudy conditions. 30 degrees Celsius. Now, Okopimo, middle belt, Honoma. We are looking at Ketekrachi, Kintampo, Goso, and Techiman. Honina in Subato Anope. 40% chance of rain. Our city's way. Temperature should be around 24 degrees Celsius. In the afternoon, it will be partly cloudy in Ketekrachi, Kintampogoso, and Sunyani and Techiman. Partly cloudy conditions. Temperature should be around 32 degrees Celsius. And in the evening, our Kintampogoso, Sunyani, Techiman, and Sefhipekwai, it will be partly cloudy. Temperature now should be around 27 degrees Celsius. Any weather updates at Ghana Meteorological Agency at the for some selected cities.
If you are a Ghana Health Service, now the COVID-19 update, at Waso. Active cases, 606. Confirmed total cases, 167,215. New cases, 32. Deaths, 1,456. Recoveries and discharge, 165,153. Vaccination drive, Edasu Ejina, 17,409,005 vaccine doses administered as at 30th June. Say, worldwide, total figures are recorded of infections now, 555 million plus 1.45 million. Nipa Ashramonka 6.36 million plus 3,418. Say if Ghana Health Service I go straight to social media na ya koshe ensema etwagu ewo honom na Ivy Ejima ye sense friend Big Ivy no na all trend na big Ghanaian rapper friend CJ Bigaman and na work routine mame into the music industry ya ono so see a friend Big Ivy na mame no rapper odi etu from wo who video eko jina arc honum near the Independence Square oko jina honum na all rapping na who send ya waji ni lace kaba slate kama na all rapping na who say yes Big Mama ewo hankasa Big Ivy no nyom no ena Friday na misio yemfa enyumi ento form na amanfo entie bi na omunhwe bi na omunhu senia etie na menya nti yese enyum no enye ready nti ye behwe other trends no ye fi honoma na ye de Mama Big Ivy enyum no atoa so na senia na ode 4x4 cars etwa ne ho ehia utumi say yes or drepe ankasa yenko emfa church elder asem no emra so mobaye na dom na mato collection anasa mwagege sika akọ na church elder ye friend Jonathan and odina sama betu ja say eye gambling ana bet aye na de na watwa bet sa 800,000 ana enka no sika na be say 800 million 8 billion odi etwa bet amasese abeda ne car esensen no kon na o say he went from owning 3 houses and a fleet of cars to losing everything, including his wife's savings, and owing over 100,000 cedis due to betting. Until Tony Dine Ade, this kind of so last. So, Odi so last. Said ye beya, o wini pudu na gan hanka yanka sa betting nka. O bet ye sene ye diska. Na nasa mo kind ni o say a friend introduced me to betting, and my first stake was 5,000 Ghana cedis. But the guy who introduced me was good at sports analysis, Jamakakabu. So I had a profit of 3,900. To try 5,000 no, onya 8,900. So say 5,000 a year seed money ni free no, na ka 3,900. And osi o obesa you try another one aka ho. And na o try and to try no, and no di 80,000 cedis a year say 8 million. And can sika no odi ye. Ti odi ye no, and osi no, e wo say me sign e de baako so etwa so. Enti odi twa so no say, "Hey, na say na bet in sika wom sa." Otumi twa bet 20,000 Ghana cedis. So twa no say ayerade. Say na koyan obefa so ehira mini na wanka. Enti me nhye madam fu yanka no wan say mete ha na erade me da se. Ma me nkoton me dan. Me nyi me wife savings. Na me nton me cars ne ade. Na me fe ngusu na me mbubu machine no kra na asem nsa. Enti odi kogu so ana. Eyi ni sete. Ema no sulia. Ena anko yi ama. Enti osi afa de ba ne sa no na afa osresre ska. Oba no si o wo 1,000 bi ma me fa nya de. Obi akra obetumi akache so me yere na me ba yare dendenden. Me hia 2,000. O de man pe na wa twe ni phone. Na obo game. And afa the elder and who akoba asemi. Enti yesi I sorry sika 800,000. And I say yankopon one I would do direct me to betting. Enti ma me fa wo sika no nko guso. Na me so obehira so. Na me wini. Enti ekopiem wo ho na na. Ade ne ye ni sete no si o. We de ma membra na me angasa me fa ma asem. Embetu dwa na obi ehu. Comment e ba no enie. Onu no bo ho yo. Elder. Utumi say time na no di time no. We odi be 80,000 no.
Yeah.
And no G sa shirt we no di ne pocket square no say den no.
E
share on no say yes me di time.
Oh, yeah, guy.
E hanum. Oh yeah guy angasa. Comment aba no ebinie. Na ya say fly away. William say, let no one say when he is tempted, I am being tempted by God. For God cannot be tempted with evil, and he himself tempts no one. But each person is tempted when he is lured and enticed by his own desire. James 1:13-14. Elder, we quotation. Simon see, we don't ask God questions. We give thanks only. Unfortunately, you did the opposite. Nana say, I am very sure he is talking about Aviator. That particular one was made for greedy people. I don't know.
Friend Aviator. Sefa, who do sika betu ade no? Na plane bi betu.
Hey!
Plane betu. Sefa, plane tu a. Na sika na multiply sa. Enti ese waju yo say sika no ko bebe na cash out. One cash out a. We want to plane go kwa na ba say flew away. And Aviator no you papa. And flew away no. Uti so bi ka flew away.
The plane na kwa.
Huh?
The plane would be stop.
Plane oh stop it there.
Na way is kana no.
Plane no kwa. Usika na multiply. Into who say usika na multiply. Until you have to be quick. You have to be quick to stop it
So
when you don't say you've had enough. But if you don't stop it,
so when you think you've not had enough,
yes.
But you can see, wait, bet 3,000. That's a quana produce 3,000, 7,000.
What to make 3,000? Plane 2 to me call. Plane 2 ya now flew away. You do sika. And to me too, na air corner now sika na multiply so flew away we sika na.
It no say sport and sports betting and I
chacha. Chacha. And they flew away no Aviator. Papa.
Adam, see, we thank God that you lost the fourth time. If not, you would keep giving wrong testimonies in church of how you sowed seed in and God has blessed you, or better still, you started life or your church with a bag of cement. Kwame said you should have kept it cool. Maybe God didn't know you were staking until you drew his attention. You caused your own wahala. If you want to, I just have for air trendy. Na Adam Kabenya parliamentary or MP honum no. And as you see, I know almost say Oma declare seat vacant. Na chairman of Parliament Privileges Committee and Odessa Assembly Etuja, a friend of Joseph Oseusu ono no de asem we tuja. Now this comes after the member of parliament for the constituency failed to honor invitations extended to her to appear before the privileges committee of parliament. And he invited no be some 3 times or so 4 times. Ni nyina no wentumi amba mbepie mu afede no ye declare seat no vacant ye behwe na yato so aba. Techi say she's not above the law. Next is to remove her as Minister of State. Daniel say, I love democracy rough, tolerance, patience, and the country moves. For this, no one is to be blamed except the dishonorable Adjosafo. People were asking the president to intervene, but it was up to the parliament, and also she was voted into that position. Nana say, so can privileges committee have the powers to declare her seat vacant? Let's see if they can do that. If you want my ABA Husseini air trende, now a member of Parliament's Privileges Committee, Al-Hassan, Bashir Al-Hassan Husseini, and are refuting claims to say that the Dom Kwabenya seat has been declared vacant. Now, on also any media for Ekasaya, say, the assertion is an absolute pathological lie. Now, comment where comes against the chairman of the Privileges Committee, Jose Usua. Obeka say seat no ye declare vacant no moma yentie press conference no musem kakra na yenhwe nsema opening edituja.
I want to state it on record that the committee did make some approaches to enable us get to her. But even the clerk of the committee made it abundantly clear that he cannot say for certain that she had been, the correspondence that Parliament sought to get over to her had actually reached her. So in unequivocal terms, the committee never, ever, at any point, at any material moment, made any such attribution. And so it is important for us to disabuse our minds that any such report exists for even to be. And let me quote Standing Order 161. Standing Order 161, which governs the regulations of committees in this House, indicates that any recommendation of the committee will have to be put before the plenary. Any recommendation by a committee, no committee is an island unto itself, or is a law unto itself, or has authority unto itself to constitute. When it is constituted, it takes decisions and then it implements. The committee cannot implement decisions. It refers it to the plenary for a decision to be made, and then through Mr. Speaker, the requisite action will then follow. So, like I told you, as you speak, at least you have been covering proceedings. Have you seen any matter in respect of the Privileges Committee on the floor of the House? And 161B say that when that report has been made by the committee, the chairman of the committee will have to move a motion on the floor of the House. The chairman will have to move a motion on the floor of the House for a resolution to be taken, for Mr. Speaker to then put the question. And that then becomes the decision of the House. So you haven't even finished wrestling with Peter, you are asking for Paul. We haven't even had the opportunity to even get a report, for the report to be late, for the report to be brought before the House, for the House to even consider the report, and for a resolution on the matter to be taken. So look at all these steps. And so I think it is a mischievous rant by somebody who has a fertile imagination for mischief.
And nuntia ena maame no etimi eye TikTok na obo enyum say nyame ehira no de otamfo no beye bia no enkosi bebia no we ena entrase na aba no comment aba no ebini. Frank say, I now know that Adjosafo was the one who voted against the former speaker. No wonder the NDC MPs always want to support her in every situation, including this one, and her own party MPP want to sacrifice her. Crazy, see, even when the person has been given the opportunity to appear before you and has blatantly refused, a questioner, Obisa. If you want to ma, wound to me, chairman, wound to me, I am wound to me, you cannot delay me. Trendy. Now all trending or say uncle what we are so many daye daye no mu no ye dankwa buzi adomo nyina no omo ebepie mu e wo ne daye mu a omo kire ne say chairman ade no we na wasam ye ni say we na wasam ye ni say we na wasam ye ni say nti we yi ne nyina a kire no omo sankra e kire no figures obi abenya nti ono kra no nka enya ni pemu a anka election no kra hia because ade no ye yi a kire no live we hu bibia senia ekoda ye mepa cho moma yentie asem ono ankasa ekan
ma ka kire wo se me so dae na dae sumu no anda me hu se yewura dankwa buzia ne dombo omu yi on ho de kyerɛ me
Okay.
ti dae sumu no ana omu yi de kyerɛ me se me mo hu dawuro se ye national chairman no yamfama yewura Stephen Tim me hu no dae sumu
Omo ka sa kyerɛ o.
me hu no dae sumu me hu yi ɛwɔ dae sumu saa nso so ana me hu aya yewura John Boadu as a secretary me hu awura Kejemfu as a woman organizer
Kejemfu as hu na
Me
so men
hu no.
organizer.
awura Talata asobare so me hu no me hu nipa miensa as a chairman
First vice chairperson so no. Hu nipa
me
me.
hu awura asobare me hu aya
Edi
chairman
omo e contact me mo bo omo din na wa na.
Dabi, memorable.
Okay.
Because there was soon I was okay.
Okay.
Everything I say I have to be real.
Okay.
What I say. Me hu chairman Kisi. Ana me hu.
Akomin kisi.
Yes, ana me hu Edmond Opon Pepra. Me hu no. Nasara me hu Aziz. Futa. Me hu no.
Aka
Na
treasure, yes.
Treasure me hu oba bi ne a friend Mary Posh. But abra me hu no. Me hu se ɛhɔ ano abrantie bi a mo frɛ ne Jamra me hu se ɛhɔ no ano waso no mu na ɔtwe no
Ei,
yes me hu se ɔtwe no ɛyɛ yi
na
Ɛnti no no
Jamra. Jamina, Charles
Jamina, yeah.
Jamina. Okay,
Charles
okay.
Jamina.
I don't know
Me-
Dr. China no.
yes
Okay.
me hu se ɔno so waso opuli
Or three portion no.
ɔtwe portion no enti sɛ portion na ma ne mpaebo ma anya dia
Jamina ne betwe no.
Yes.
Aba bedi.
yes
E ye ne dae no hu ne oma.
yes
Na eyi your friend is saying position be mpo bio na aka.
de me
Aka
hu ya no no emfa bibia ma bi
sa. Nyame anyi youth organizer de na nche.
de me hu ya no no
Okay. Okay. Ei. Na organizer nso e.
me anu organizer me hu na bi
Say ono nso
me hu na bi clear
Henry Nana Boache.
me hu no
clear no na ode atudwa na sesi aye nyina ye hu omo mbe wini nti omo wini na we hu say yes prophet 1 na waba beland na e wo say ye hu no comment e baa no ebi enie kosi ajimanko say eno comment nka ho na emom vice president Dr. Mahmoud Bamia enra ensem odi tudwa no na oka say Ghana card no ensem na odi tudwa na bi ne say Ghana card no more impactful to the country's development than constructing 1,000 interchanges across the country. Nana Okasa Ewo Accra Business School under the theme The Role of Information Technology Education in the Government Digitalization Agenda. And Okasa Ghana card in the dear a yadia a ye papa na sisi apo dear ye hu shwe na air kono in the near future no ye be hu emfaso a ye pa muma yinti asemokai.
We have today 16 million Ghanaians with unique identities. And that is a major transformation. A lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on development.
Asemna ena mute no comment e bae no ebi enie. Kosi ajimanko say but me apa be this, God have mercy. He still they talk plenty. Robert Mawena say when the majority leader said Ghana doesn't need a vice president, I was wondering. Now the pieces are coming together. George Kwarteng say data is one of the most expensive things in the world. Enim tete you must say it's true, pa, because if there is traffic on the road, I can drive on the Ghana card to my house. Kofi Selassie say no wonder his own party members want the vice president to be scrapped. Sasso vice presidency. Sassina Fidel Amache also said, let me hurry up and get interoperability and Ghana card from Medina and come back and cook. That's what I will eat for supper. If you want to Wesley Sapose, but the prices of everything is increasing, yet Ghana Card can't save us. Ghana Card couldn't help the government to resolve cola issues. Saso and Salifu Aisha essay. You will definitely choose Ghana Card because you are not hungry. We any comment ni biya aba. If you want to my diamidi chat no, yebeko na yakofa Big Ivy. I have arrived. I am the big mama. Eddie Abrasive. Well, I do this for a hobby, not for money. Not your regular mommy. This your big mommy, Ivy. Yeah, that's it. Aha. And then the trends no be see. Media see you.
Asida and Edbema Fati Shaibu Ali for bringing us social media trends. Now, trends no seva issue bakuba Adwoa Safo case no. And na obia ka say adantina EBF say na defensive. I say no committee no so. Entina juma no ye. But you see,
or say it's an imagination, it's a fertile imagination.
Na sama ensi no then na obi betu just say esi.
But you see Zefa Nifati. The reason why the NDC or the minority side of parliament would defend Adwoa Safo till death, and they say it is in their best interest that Adwoa Safo stays out of parliament and stays wherever she is, for that seat to be to stay as it is. Ultimately, it would serve them well. Game na number game 137, 137. NDC are shorty 1. She say I can say almost 136. NPP are shorty 1, 136. So they are still at par.
Yeah.
Independent from an upper Nigerian Finfin. And if it's a number game, why would you NDC be pushing for the seat to be declared vacant, for a by-election to be conducted by the EC, for you to lose? Now, for the NPP Abenya 137, whilst you are still waiting for Jechikwesi to fight Nemates, no. Now they say 136, no. They don't want that disadvantage.
Yep.
So they'll make sure Adwoa Safo, wherever she is, she'll stay there.
Of course.
For the seat to be there until she decides to return Oba Betina seat. No. So if people are saying why is the NDC defending, why is the NDC defending, it's a number game. And if for as long as Adwoa Safo stays where she is,
and as long as Jechikwesi in sense
and the day Jechikwesi seat is declared vacant for a by-election to be conducted, the moment NDC win, after there, now 137, 136. So as for Adwoa Safo seat in the day, Mamu expect is but if key issues, Vice President Bawumia.
Wakasa Vice President Bawumia, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, quadruple whammy, Brofono Emudu. Ti ebane sa no wanyantoboase a chire mu for Ghanaian publisher the Bokrata no dem o say Bawumia justifies IMF bailout, says we will bounce back stronger. Ghanaian Times the Bokrata nanim edaho or say 4 blows forced Ghana to IMF. Veep explains country's decision to seek support from the fund. Story no page number 16 of Ghanaian Times. The Obokrata no main can be na hwefo ne atiefo womun hunu de course so. Also the Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia says the government's decision to seek support from the International Monetary Fund is due to the fiscal impact of 4 blows that hit the country in the last few years. Fiscal impact of 4 blows. Atwedia kakraka mako and 9 a ball man sika semonto tie no. eno na ama yedimrika gidigidi ase ye ni so chiyen ese yen kwa IMF omo no mo waduro no antidote to 4 blues na ama ye ni so ebriye no describing them as a quadruple whammy. He said they comprised internal and external factors. Naturally, say, or patches and never mako and nine. Mienu dear, sa blows mienu or internal. And a mienu nakano external. Yentos internal, the energy. Banking, the energy sector excess capacity payment. That is Obekaya agreement signing for power generation or my more. No, there's a hunch then he has a name of Sansan Aqua Jabisi Winity. A yet day I know see it Hoka, and only internal blow back one, a boa buying man and it's Bruno. The other internal blow no, a banking sector cleanup, and also. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia said, and also you trade cassia, a ball man Casamon Tutia, ama as say, Cecilia Casagres, Casamon Tutiano, and share that engine a year. Now, I say, ye free internal no more than your core external, your core external no COVID-19. COVID-19 pandemic and a Russian Ukraine war. Mean twice, in 17 tell more 4 blows in the energy sector.
Now, if I know about NDC no.
Oh, so NDC they say a energy sector. Was one of the a buyer a since contract here. Am I ne gusu treat in excess of $1 billion.
Okay.
$1 billion.
Okay. Nti
offices capital.
Baby you don't know.
Baby I don't know.
I know say Ghana card no. Obi Ghana card.
Oh yes.
Over 1,000 interchange.
Oh yes.
Fati for our sembra na yenko
Asamba na maka. Obi be choose Ghana card. Obi be choose interchange. Obi be choose school feeding. Obi be choose free SHS. Obi be choose eduane. Obi into the no choose ni there. Say nyasem.
Any choice.
Any choice.
Sefa. Vice President Ekasa ewo Accra Business School mebo.
School, yes.
Now we see we launch new high-tech programs. Sefa, on them say, Obroni will be like say silence is golden. Speech is silver.
Yeah.
Silence is golden. Obroni kasa mebo.
And I'm nodding your head and say you're platinum.
Very good. Sefa, on them say for most Ghanaians, no. Vice President Bawumia not speaking, no. Now they felt it was possibly because silence, may speak to the fact that maybe he is not really at the helm of affairs. And I know and the control be behind why come because one person ordinary no be share same, but a person focus on the digitalization project, because I know now.
Also, my company be the child.
Me say.
Why cool?
Na
okay, come na ma
yes.
Onyami de ni ma se.
Yes. Na enyoma Ghana for feel so to no.
No, okay.
Otema say. And so a person focus on digitalization no, se na be ya a hustle bechi se na ekoni nim. But if after the vice president spoke yesterday, and those comments, I don't know if it was the crowd that gingered him. I don't know if it was scripted. I don't know if it was unscripted. I don't know if it was out of excitement. Oh no, yes, I comment no. I don't know if he was making those comments to justify the reasons why they went to IMF, which his government had promised the whole Ghana, say, hey, sit down, under my watch. I don't know if he was trying to embark on an equalization game. I don't know if, in fact, I don't know if he was trying to get Ghanaians to believe, say, he's still the economic whiskey. Now, Obia touting so I don't know exactly what informed those comments. But if after 6 years in government, after you campaign on the back of the ills of the previous government, if after 6 years, you can still come back and tell the good people of Ghana, say, Mahama Yewe, And this year we until now we are still in the mess that we are in now. Sefa, clearly, with all due respect, you have disappointed Ghanaians. With all due respect, you've let Ghanaians down. Because you see, Sefa, let us assume without admitting that John Dramani Mahama and his government messed everything up. You campaigned on the back of the mess, telling us you were coming to fix it. You don't come back and tell us, hey, John Mahama did X, Y, and Z. Until we are where we are because of part of his problems. Sefa again.
6 years down the line.
Sefa again. If Vice President Bawumia has ever dreamt of, or thought of, or conceived the idea, or has ambitions of becoming president, yesterday was the day he lost the trust of Ghanaians. Yesterday. That statement he made, all those comments. Yesterday was the day his own comments sent those dreams into retirement. In this town, in this country, unless he thinks that we have short memory, but in this country, if Vice President Bawumia thinks or dreams of becoming president in this town, Sefa, his goose is cooked. When Abunimeka said his goose is cooked, Sefa, if the NPP decide to put him forward as a candidate, no problem. That is just a small subsection of Omo Mbeto Abani election. But Sefa, if they put him up for any election in this country and he stands on any platform to campaign on the back of any form of message, whatsoever message it is, Sefa, Ghanaians will not trust him, Ghanaians will not believe him, Ghanaians will take his word for mere rhetoric. Sefa, I'm telling you that Vice President Bawumia, his ambition of becoming president, yesterday, he tore it into shreds yesterday at that business conference. Accra Business School, no. That was where he ended his hopes of becoming president in this country. Sefa, mark my words. We'll come back and have this discussion years on. I'm telling you that his goose, as far as becoming president, Nkrumah, is cooked. Yesterday, he ended his dreams.
What? The judge is Nida is one of us will be deep parts in the name into 2024. No,
oh, Sefa, look.
Maybe I have.
He will waste his own time.
I have certain specific questions to ask you. Unse Abribiano, I told the Bia, you didn't send the bar near Bob Musa Keke. Maybe, sir, any DMO. Let's, and when I'm I say, let's disaggregate. Disaggregation is very simple. We are quantifying the impact of each of these quadruple warming on the physical situation of our economy. And since I and a banking crisis, no, any cleanup, no, in our economy. As we speak, we have not been able, we have not been able to get out of that situation. How much money did we use?
So almost say 21 billion.
Good. How much money? And a war a year non-performing loans so a war banks in the books more. A man into a car said their banks, almost situation now and the fact that they can't even recapitalize in tea. Young woman, Sikahi and Anna and give it to me. Some bankers estimate say 9 billion to 10 billion Ghana cedis would have solved the problem. But we did not think through. Say the action that we were going to take as of that time. Were we not in this country? And at the same government, I say some of these energy sector contracts. Ako renegotiate.
Yeah.
But we know in this country.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I am for a team of competent individuals. So I'm a more for. Ko take kututu pine emiete binum ka. We know in this country.
Dubai money na mo cover.
Yes, because the thinking as of that time they say sika ye tua for some of these power plants as a result of a doom so we experienced here 2014 2015 no boyaka we have excess capacity. But it's not somebody at the nabano, ebeye jumo, enya jumo, also a day, utiomuka. And Timubana Muso, some of these contracts here
can defer
the payment. Mo buy betina hot the king crata buy him.
I'm
lusu omunyuma. Are we saying, say, 2017, 2018, 4 years down the line, still that situation now you come no, you doing free mumbai.
And so far, you know the funny thing, John Dramani Mahama taking Ghana to IMF in 2015.
Yes.
Go and look at the numbers. From the time we went to IMF.
2016, 2017, 2018, 2019.
NPP benefited hugely.
3 years.
From John Mahama's IMF no call, you know, to the extent that Minister even extended, Ghana even extended it by 1 more year. So, interestingly, after exiting IMF program in 2019, party, our finance ministry, KK party, our finance ministry, celebrating Ghana's exiting the plan. Yadi Bibia share same biome say, oh Ghana, afe
freedom managing own affairs.
2020,
2021, 2022.
We've gone
3 years down the line.
We've gone back to IMF.
Less than 3 years down the line.
We've gone back to IMF.
2 years down the line.
Then today, somebody will tell me that we should go partly blame previous government for where we are today. Now, you go to Ababiuma. Now, you present the same candidate to Ghana for, say, Ghana for presidential candidate, you move to Abama
anyway.
Now, you go to Abama still. So far, if today the NPP is telling us that confidence will be restored once we go to IMF, it stands to reason, say, the so-called incompetent John Dramani Mahama.
Who should believe that?
Yeah, but who
should believe that?
I said that is what they want to tell us. Oh. Let's almost say, oh, it will restore, it will bring the economy back on track. Then it stands to reason, say, the decision the so-called incompetent John Dramani Mahama took in 2015, the economy had some level of stability. The time MPP inherited in 2016, the time of exiting program. No? Yes. So, we are supposed to experience the same effect from time I signing on to IMF new program until
the time you
exit. Very well. So, Sefa, maybe I do need there. Asema ye can Vice President. Now, ntokwa ye tutui sa punches and blues be. Vice President should have stayed quiet and not attempted to speak to these issues.
Come na maye. Nyamine ni mase. Makuma musam.
But also bekasa, Sefa.
Mambanya bi de chirimpacho. Corruption ni financial irregularities na no monka ho asemu. Se no so ka ho 2020 Auditor General's report no 12.8 billion Ghana cedis ye hu ye. 2021 Auditor General's report no 17.4 billion Ghana cedis. Into ohwe mu pa no sika asamba be yira aka ho no close to a tune of about 4.67 billion Ghana cedis. Bampani bi de chere no yenka ho asem.
Yekwa kwaji ahin wa
yekwa IMF akwakope 1.5 billion dollars. The above board my home. My penny be the patron demo. Tax exemption bill no. Because I don't know, as we speak now, we lose to a tune of about 5 billion.
Yes.
A year annually. Says you cannot cry no. You bet me at the above my home Brian here e-levy.
I see a kwakoji
patron 1.5 billion dollars.
I know it so far.
Says no so over 17 billion no now the 5 billion no account now the tax evasion send somewhere to a tune of somewhere around over 10 billion no so ka ho na te say ye ko anim.
Sefa young sports in bra because asem we nyam ye. Ye beda ne ohun kaka aba. Fatina met me face on so also say a very happy morning show sports update. Emmanuel Akwesi Bwedi Wabe Cancer or the sports update. Ima, Diana Koso sports.
Bibia Koso. Everything is going on. Na as good in Sensemono. As good in Sensena na menoka say Efino Ede release abase omo be find ways and the modalities ebe to dwa na o ma find way a on be replace as good e o league no nti ensem ko so pa
Matise Cast Master ordinary actually
Cast Master e wan
o da bi Matise Cast Master ordinary actually cast Kweku Frimpong na caucus and I say permanent caucus.
Cast Master, they say Kruma Cast Master chemicals.
Ah, okay.
Okay, Cast Master, that is a chemicals as na work.
And then they see what.
We need the I say afa number dwena ho co-owner yi Nana Chicken.
Yeah.
I say afa number dwena ho na.
Oh, okay.
E be by close of today. E be na omo the verdict aba. Whether they are going to cast or not.
Onem say as good. Mamu say America. Case we. Me anke say my evaluate case no.
Incapacity as what?
Oh.
Or as who?
Well, you see, my evaluate case no. I can confidently tell you, sir, the grounds on which the FA or the disciplinary committee and the appeals committee took this decision no. Or the copium or cast jurisdiction. You may have to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Say indeed. At the end of the match manipulation and a match fixing so beyond just looking at the game and I hear say and I will say or say 5-1 scoreline in the man. It doesn't work at CAS.
Okay.
A bano match fixing and kasa or more terms are or more defining match fixing and match manipulation.
Not
and
about
in a certain context, no, your ethics committee no and our ethics of the game no. A certain leeway. And that is what they are going to actually capitalize on. Many sports lawyers say, I'm say, if as good want proper adjudication of this matter, you better find their way to CAS.
Okay.
To set them free. CAS will set them free. Because you see, the ground, now to make a catch and say, Obi Ben team, no, you don't even know the capacity of the person. Because the person is close to the team. On your executive and official of the club. What call you the baby? I want the baby. Now, Ode, I know. Ote yatisem.
But said DC very time the buy no. They made statement of fact say we transfer card the Messi at this time and all that. I say they actually
at that material moment as that can cost no transfer no cost no. Which club officially receive money from anybody? Because the name they are mentioning no in the records of Interlice it doesn't exist anywhere.
Okay.
In the books of the FA, it doesn't exist anywhere as club official. And I'm going to say, if they go to CAS, this matter is dead on arrival. Caucus, and now young caucus there. And your mona, and your GFA disciplinary committee, and your appeals Daniel Goza, Kudu Mesa case. When we went to CAS, what happened?
Sure.
Very good. I'm telling you that this matter, CAS will overturn this ruling. As God will play the league next season.
So you are confidently telling them, say, they should proceed.
As God should go to CAS.
Okay.
They should go and talk to Palmer and go to CAS.
They should go and talk to Palmer. How? Why? First, I can see Palmer 1xBet. 1xBet, as you win the sports update down on a Happy Morning Show live on ETV Ghana, also live on Happy 98.9. You can also join us live on Facebook, ETV Ghana on Facebook, and then Happy 98.9 FM on Facebook. Oh, join here. Wait me, and your Jumedi now, so wait me. Abonya koma asanso etiebi ye hya se de ade emfa seda kese no e de ma 1xBet say nei omaba ama eye osa kese mo de abai aboa ama sika kuma bi edidi sika kese e okro yi mu na me no e kase de ope bi fa football basketball eye hockey casinos and apesa omo anything betting there okọ 1xBet.com na wako create account na so etimi de sika kuma bi e de atoso ebeboa wanya sika pudu a wo de bebo bra ewo enkrankrumu ene Ghana afana bia inteno nsema meka de achro best Ghana promo code a uko create account a wo de eko akotum na aboa ama first deposit no wonye 200% bonus on it best Ghana ene promo code a ene omodidi womudjuma eti best of all taste ene omaso yemu a ye de sports update na down shortly on Happy Morning Show ye sha se dia na ye sha se free Morocco mountain so nanra na any Africa Women's Cup of Nations quarterfinals matches mienu eto form na Cameroon edi nkukuo ewo Nigeria for ensa no a omudi ntwo eka ba ko a wantumi ante sanso na match number 2 at 8 p.m. no South Africa echi Tunisia etwa na eka ba ko a wono so entumi ante ewo horom ti we ni ne pie mu ewo quarterfinal matches to dwa endra ɛwɔ Morocco ɛmɔnten so ɛwɔ Alcon na ɛno etwa go no emu yɛ ka nsɛm ɛde akyerɛ wo enti yɛntoa nsɛm no so de ana yɛda so egyina mu na Association Football na ndra na Ghana Football Association ɛde release ɛbaayɛ about appeals a ɛyɛ internationalized and afi Ashgood ɛyɛ ɛwɔ ban yɛde ato ɔmo so nya relegate ɔmo to Division 2 na nya de etwa yie ɛde ma ɔmo enti ɔmo yɛ appeal na so appeal committee no etimi with odi ɛyɛ the decision of the discipline committee ama ne ɛyɛ Division 2 relegation a ya relegate 2 teams yi ɛde ɛkɔ no ade antes appeal committee de ɔmo stamp esi so that is ɛba abɛtoa so saa no ɛna yɛbɔ pini co-owner of Ashanti Gold and din ɛde na Achiken ɛna yɛne no ɛkasa ɛna yɛbisa no sɛ ɔpani sɛ wei ɛna aba ɛdeɛn ɛna mobɛyɛ ɛde afa ho mokɔ cars mokɔ he ɛna papa ne sɛ yɛdeɛ yɛbɛkɔ nanso before then no sɛdeɛ ɛfɛ ɛhyehyɛ mu tia no yɛbɛyɛ review yɛbɛkɔ for review appeals committee na bɛsa tena so na ɔmahwɛ aka nsɛm no bio na sɛ antɔ mu tirim di yie di a ɛna na court for arbitration of sports ɛna bɛda mu ani ɛde akyerɛ na ɔmakɔkɔ siki redress ɛwɔ saa issues a ɛno etwa go ɛwɔ Ghana football and then Ashgood for ntɛm nsɛm a Nana Achiken ɛde to dwa no yɛnkɔ ne yɛnkɔtie
appeal no na nka sɛ yɛ ma yɛ ho yɛ ha na nka yɛn board no anaasɛ shareholders no yɛtimi etu anamɔ na nka yɛ distance club no from champion ne nkɔfoɔ no na nka yɛ defend club no but it seems sɛ time a verdict ne baayɛ na yɛn yɛtete mu asɛm na yɛtu anamɔ na appeal no filing na pa ho na champion na file awi yɛbɔ mo mmɔden asɛ nka yɛbɛtumi adjoin ne case no na nka yɛakɔ akɔ defend but ne nyinaa mu na ɔmo sɛ ayɛ late yɛntimi anam sɛ akɔba saa ba mpanyinfoɔ sɛ akyea nso emu yi ɛsena bebuo nyinaa dɛ nti ɛnso yɛgu so a yɛtu anamɔ sɛ yɛdwendwene ho side sɛ yɛbɛkɔ review anaa yɛbɛkɔ cast na yɛho fi sɛ team no adeɛ yɛnyɛ mfomsoɔ biara sɛ for match fixing no na menyi ne sɛ yɛnyɛ kɔ for match fixing because yɛn a yɛngye leg na yɛn a yɛmfirim nti yɛkɔbɔ fix match a yɛdɛn nti yɛn no yɛnim ho hwee nti sɛ individual bi na akɔyɛ nadeɛ na yɛ team no ambenefite a sɛ ɛbɛtwe yɛn nyinaa yɛ so nti yɛnim sɛ yɛkɔ review na mpanyinfoɔ bɛtie yɛasɛm na ɔmo nso ayɛ yɛapɛde ama yɛn nti yɛ prepare for review
wei ɛne nsɛm a Nana Achiken ɔyɛ co-owner ɛde ma Ashanti Gold Sporting Club wɔde ɛto edwa sɛ they are preparing themselves for review na sɛ no nso ankosi aga ɛna na court for arbitration of sports na ɔmbɛdan wani ɛde akyerɛ nti wei ne Nana Achiken nsɛm a ɔde egya na mokaeɛ a abranteɛ a ɔkɔgyina Lenkley Sports Stadium ɛde ɛyɛ speaker to ne kɔn ho ɛne Kwaku Frimpong de asɛmbɛba na ɛyɛ Dr. Kwaku Frimpong dance to the tune ɛne Awudu 2000 ne di ankasa yɛ Mohammed Awudu ɔno nso ɛde abɛbɛto dwa ɔkyerɛ mu a sika ɔpani Dr. Kwaku Frimpong akɔgye ɛwɔ Misrim about ɛyɛ after sɛ ɔtɔn abranteɛ Yawano a ɔyɛ goal king no ɔhwɛ na sika no amfa baabi a ɔmfa mmra na Division 2 na ɔmokɔ no ɔno a supporter no ɔne ne nkrɔfoɔ ɔmba bibia aboa ama team no asamba nanso sika ɛna ɔmde bɛbɔ ɔmo ho bra ɛwɔ Division 2 hɔ no asan so qualify abepie mu ɛwɔ Ghana Premier League no emu nti Awudu Mohammed sɛ hwɛ na doctor wamfa ne sanka sika no na sɛ mpo policefoɔ feel sɛ GF feel sɛ ɔmanya concrete evidence sɛ papa no he was involved in betting a ɔmo mɔde no mfa no ma police na ɔmo so ne pɛɛkyi nsɛm a Awudu 2000 ɛde ato dwa no yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔtie
that scandal dem pese me ka che mon ka che champion say on pese scandal nto enya ade obetimi dis scandal because any supporters say ye ko gine mu na ye force na team no bibi e ka say ye ball no on kan say scandal wa ko gine en na ye de bebo team no bra because ye di team ni ma no na team ni nda bibi e wo so ba on kan say scandal on fa ni sanka because yes we prepare for ye no we go about my mass we go dance my mass say no say they almost say na dey can no say e bo no ye can be a woda ho dwane num say enya de e be ko bibia NC3 or ye ho or di ho dwan na che se ntro no twaye na che se wondi no kura nche obos man nte ade am visa bia wa ton plan de scan de e da ho twen because yes we en kwan ne be fa so a
na it is our first karam na so say ball me nya bi o mi scan kwa mbende
and I said Ghana GFS so much in it because so we so what chacha na se match no na se nukura se match no say red hand or say Ghana football na match no e che se manya witness a e san ka mo handle ni ma police
onua Bema Mohammed Awudu ono oyo staunch Ashgo supporter and on the same way ede etudwa eni Dr. Kwaku Frimpong hwe na sika no wan fa nko ba bia fabra na mfa nko bobra e division 2 we ni nsem a Mohammed Awudu 2000 so ede atu edwa 2022 World Athletics Championship shase ne ewo United States of America Eugene ena sa dwumadie etudwa ewo honom na me no eka say Team Ghana abomodin akoduru honom a bibia ekoso pepepe de ema wom ewo babibia wom ewo na ene event ne shase no Benjamin Azamati ene Joseph Paul Amoa ebetumrika obegina kono dendenden ewo 100 meters heat no emu a enya sim kuma kra honom na eno echi no after next event no Paul Amoa ebesan so agina mu ewo 200 meters emu ede ama oman Ghana other event no so beto dwa no abrante Alex Amankwa obetu 800 meters ede ama omo sanso na long jumper ne din ede Deborah Akwan so begina mu dendenden na wahwirihwiri eye long jump no e honom de ama oman Ghana sa dwumadie no emu 4x100 meters Joseph Paul Amoa Benjamin Azamati Sean Safu Entry Joseph Odromenu Emmanuel Yeboa ombegina mu ade ama Ghana 4x100 no emu ewo sa World Athletics Championship a eno etodwa afi ewo United States of America we ene nsema no so efi on mo eba 1xbet ene kura mu amede sports update na down on Happy Morning Show yantisi amano ne taw na yensore so na me no ekase Frankie de Jong Barcelona player na enei yade emfiaw edi na chi den se krache se sankukunu nkaka ni free hanom eko after say Manchester United and Barcelona eko benkrumu 71.5 million pounds sterling enei omda to abrante no so a oma jipenie se ombetua edi ama club no nanso Frankie de Jong say me nkoda moye me den je se mo de tractor edi betuma se adan a o say bonuses any wages bi a accumulate over 17 million pounds no ade a oje enya sa ade a ontu ne serebo emfi eye Catalans for no akachi eno se ne nsem a Frankie de Jong so ede atu edwa eni Barcelona fo epiano o se me da me nan etim o se ebo me nkoda na enkra nso fi PSG akachi nso eba echiremu a Gigi Wijnaldum enei olidi a 9 list squad a omo yedomato transfer ewo Paris Saint-Germain hono ma otwemu na tese Kukudambi edin ewuma enya asemkuma akra na aside Gigi Wijnaldum no abrante Idrissa Gueye nso edin abepiem ewon Ander Herrera edin ewum Mauro Icardi ne din ewum dendenden Julian Draxler Sergio Rico Junior Dina Ebimbe Rafinha Lavin Kazawa omunyina omdin abepiem se enei Paris Saint-Germain omso mutimi ni omo enya dwuma biem me no kase krampo no precision omo ye no emranti omo enka ho nti aloki omo efie se montwen yakoba na ne odisika beba no yetimi release mu na motimi akoto amakansi so ede ama omo we ni sema no so fi PSG akache eba na Arsenal for echi ani di abrante anidin ede Alexander Zinchenko onu si akan de Manchester City omo ni di na chi dendenden a enya sem kuma omo pe no se omeboa ema enei omo so omtimi fo montuma pa infra wings hono mu nti Zinchenko dabi se Arsenal ne City nkasa hono ekoyi a ono so bekọ kopie Emirates na koto na kansie so anase na goodie so de ama the Arsenal the Gunners nti eno so ne nsem a eno so fi Arsenal kache ba Manchester United finally no now they have agreed on a 46 million pound deal enei omo ne Ajax akobenkrum se abrante Lisandro Martinez omo de kwakutu ne serebo ede every Holland na fi obabeto aso ewo Manchester akache ede ama omo eti eno so eda so ekoso a dabi ne bepiem ababia no yebema waso ate ewo dwumadie no eso eti wei ena me betumi serebo ewo sports update me de bedan wo on Happy Morning Show yefa sada kasi emfama 1xbet so masen na the sports update no down details nyina ebeba between 9 and 11 on Happy Sports inti channel so na join yen ewo honom on radio eti we ni sema edo so efimu eba ba ansana me kono happy birthday enko emfama Sylvia Atebia of Gold Star Mining. Sylvia Atebia of Gold Star Mining. And your birthday, Mr. and Mrs. Erica Jemai. Mr. and Mrs. Jemai. I almost say almost show a blissful day pa ɛwɔ hɔ nom san so ɛna director of passport application Accra nyame adom ɔkyena ɛwɔ birthday director of passports application Accra nyame adom ɔkyena your birthday Mr. Simon Atieku nyame adom ɔkyena ɛwɔ birthday nti sɛ me ma ha deɛ ɛne me fa konye so na me wish you happy birthday in advance edi am so Emmanuel akwasi buadi me do asi Raymond ɛne ne mpamfo ɛtoa happy morning show no so diama live on ETV Ghana and also live on Happy 98.9.
Welcome back from the break. You are still watching us live on ETV Ghana, and you are listening to us live on Happy 98.9 FM. Jumedino Yashasiya at around 5:30. If you just joined us, discussions in the Bibrina and Akoso Award Jumedino so. We dealt with road safety tidbits. Yeah, the newspapers, headlines. Amodiabano, yeah, the Nina Ebremo, Awajumediano. So, also, yeah, the Ghana Meteorological Agency updates Kaka Ebremo, yeah, the Ghana Health Service numbers. Amodiaba, for COVID-19, hono, yeah, the Nina Ebremo. Now, also, no, yeah, making sure say trending issues in some social media, no. The Nina Ebremo, Awajumediano. So, and hours gone by. Emerson says Sisiano Yaberemo until the next leg of the discussions. Yabe have it and na medical catch say government labor unions 15% cola from 20% now more demanded and meetings no to me a course yeah kase bibia akoye na Sisiano labor unions no they expecting say Omo declare strikes no ombetumi akoli off from a strike no I know one leg of the discussion NPP National Delegates conference no because of Accra Sports Stadium this weekend and also we'll bring you up to speed with who is contesting for what position and who could be the possible winner of some of these contests because of this weekend. Mamika will say Jumedia no, it will be live on ETV Ghana, it will be live on Happy 98.9 FM. We'll take you through right from today Jumedia no Beshasi delegates no Beba Drew Krumha till tomorrow our program no Bekoso battle Bekoso till declaration of results. In would make sure say we are your reference point. Sebano elections are Bekoso Accra Sports Stadium from the camp of the NPP this weekend. Mama Bramo, CBG business tips. Na CBG business tips and opino message almost 7 from bro and say advantages of keeping a bank account in there. Bibrina na one of the advantages no and they say amount opportunity say to me access credit from bankers. Yes, and only one of the advantages are to me enya from having or owning a bank account. Now I don't think who be here say we keep bank accounts now which mean access to credit. Or be a businessman, be a one kasa or business kakra person share. We keep bank account at least no bank no to me who record of transactions about 2 accounts, energy few accounts more. And no say banks are more manage your books year no and also will manage your book year no to make a bank no now or mama access to credit. Nina a advantages a bank account amount you bet me your home credit, bet me your car loan, bet me your personal loan. Nina a advantages bank keeping a bank account no at the brow and your motion so say ye juma ye business and all your individual and only bank account who deny who access to potential credit, that is if we are cash strapped for business and now we are cash strapped for one can say be a personal immediate bill person dear then I can for CBG amount say come ho no be account amount or more across the country or more branches be across the country who call my catcher on the bow now which me a bank account Ghana Kasamre and I drew Yabirimo or Ghana Kasamre dia and the Chelsea Bema Quenya say also and open over journey on the discussion over journey on discussions I have it on the show nti akwenya wo say ube frey na oni etwetwen komo nti yabedane ho na de Ghana kasa abrem 0244 885140 0244 885140 waiting numbers are between fair now when you are checking come and 0555 65 7278 0555 657278 obetumi afre na woni etwetwe nkomo enti ye twen phone calls ne dia na
good morning
wodi ni baby afre free
papa nana kwa tini o kumase
nana kwa tini ma kwa ba jumedi no so
yewura mejo so ba santima mu tumfo se menchia wa no pay e ma no ne nana obo adwuma nana hu si anani age se ne mlanche se mu bo adwuma sa na munya bi kakra yese ya na nana da na wada se ne mlanche ne nam no munya adwuma nya ne ha no pa ti wanya kakra yi na wa yiro hu no afeni me wo fasi be se na akrani ana me reporto ayi bi emamo so am runabout call macro ayi on se nra o mu di demonstration bi asi so ni ade tresen se na ye kan wa no ye sabio bosirim kan na butirim kan na msem nyina ma tinti onabo chairman sabunsu kona ko hu urban rules ana highway ayi na o munye sa akwa na nya ade bi e we se kofa accident bi aba afede to so mienu aye teachers and teachers and then other colleagues yada aban no ase when you friend the lieutenant government if you say uma esu na yesi abofra nsem hye no enye hye na so hu and half enough is better than none as then the more baby and bunu brofu
half a loaf is better than none
quality mami enti nemum dia na anya ne say me de minti obia de meya ne meye esika ni wa ban tumi ni eno ne ya na say eniema no yes wo yirum nsem bebra na ya boom nti aban we no we na me hu se na na akufo ado sebe oye panyina odwene enipa ho na bi na ahode na mse na eni ho na enso no anya hwe kra no watumi aye ne fam die kakra opese odeboa na mesre se ye nyina nso no obi anya ne fam die no oman no eya eye ne ye nchiri maye nananom edia awrade enkam ho omo nyina baba
yo bye bye yada se wabeka nsa no pe a also ode wagyenche abe e wo happy morning show no so wodi ni baby afa free wodi ni baby afa free yeah ato mayenti won kan no pe
yo mpacha na pe se menya akunya nse ene Friday nkopon kan papa no yo kese wate
amen
hello mpacha to menka
lower volume no mama kakra with TV and now radio no my volume number for
mate
yeah Debbie only me bet me abon komo with your TV off and our volume no off no only me bet me abon komo nti mane ko from ka
mpacha mate say that what menka
yes nti mane ka say
yo mpacha me ba me kama sembe say masa mo happy FM mo ntuma ye amoye mo man Ghana because o man ye yo ntina mo nyamo ye de mo te ho no mo because you tell teachers for your cost strike de o mo ti de ma no gu mo kan ye a o mo ta ampa aban so ti mo so mo ka say na mo kan because of the put down fin and I'm about to be and aban so almost 15% so sit up on my jet because of and kwala e ko school na and the nasa short or no no and the best of my prince in ta ampa mo no mo de anka minya ya anka resign anka minya ya anka mo man chance best matter o ye ne den ya to abana de amano and the best slow mo say o madaruma o mo jomo for man to see NTC na ye nja me say honorable Dr. Baumia no be can see please as on Ghana for AD agona and send o mo kan as or rap as a rapper no o mo nja wadaruma check and see me can no can am some table for say and this economy is this and this economy is this and this economy is this and no yes another Roma on to think ma so my yen enyama enko yi wo munya so ni shamanfo na NDC for na ye NDC for na economy ye ba brem nyama NDC for no party say one minute so when now see place wo abonti ana wo wo ni so ba be economy ni ye na ina me kase ya me honabo ni ama city AC wi a me kase honabo ade ko kan ti wo munya o me do to APFM ni ma mi chi o ba to my kum so ana but me chi o me show eno mo ko mo magana
na Samuel Shembe Drew Croman there ntia no don't me small girl ba ono ntia detector ukaya na wa stop you we didn't baby are very free
kwesi
free fa
Raymond
yeah
good
morning
say papa we Baumia vice president he is increasingly becoming a despondency. What is wrong with him?
Debbie mantidi okay no so far utidi okay no
me see Dr. Baumia, yeah, increasingly becoming a despondency. wakasa, excuse me. Wakasa sa repetition. Wakasa sa. I can't remember the then candidate, President Akufo-Addo, the late Professor Atame Sonu. Also, the country is broke. I can't see fix it. I don't put open away 1 year too. But that tends to 6 years. We don't blame Mama. We say the economy is in limbo. The economy is shambolic. Adding that because of COVID-19, Ukraine war. I think the e-levy and the Mitnama ISR. I think I talk back. We blame Mama. 6 years on. We don't blame Mama. Oh, come on. I don't think that about my president Ghana Kuma. I'm telling you that's not your man because now you'll be a candidate. You'll be a candidate. And I go pushing now. You're not a pushing man. All about on top of the because I don't know. And obviously 6 years. What better we within 1.5 years in 1 year. You show the economy.
Also the waju enchaba ma obiso emba humano so no nche na adwen na yenko yenim e watch media no so. Ghana Kasa segment and you draw 0244 885140 and 0555 657278. What do you need, baby? I'll free.
A busy bay, Fantaquan of the girl.
A busy bay, my auntie one of it.
Chief, Uncle Poinshon on your Casiepa. Namada, happy FM4 after the Mojuma Pamoya. Modern Ghana Mano. Yo, Minia, I'm saying a woman. Yebetre bebre emam peni na Adodakwa Akufo-Addo ana ye vice president Honorable Bawumia em se won si wo bo se bi oman no ohawa ewe mu a ye gini ye die ni ye mani school na ekopom ni nyina wo nwe ho ana Ghana card ni na ya de omdo we ni nyina ba ko so se Ghana card end of this month ye twem onipa ni wa oye Ghana card awuchiro wo man mu a ne ye masuku a ese ni se ni anu a eya be juma we ketia no kokpo mu a lord fe ne bo na ye de no obampani ni ye nana ye vice president onwi ye no ye ha ye ni enere strike aman ko nyina no director me promise to direct say we afford to go strike let us we afford to go strike ye gina bia we ke ene duro ye di kum sere ene fertilizer ye di yenfu ene petrol premium ne ka kekura ye to afare ko de go so kura no chief ahwa din uba yi regional ana oba fantia pa no fa ye kita afram na nkasa na area ahadi ye je ne kese pa na chief premium ne ko a wo de ko akokko je de ne ko one year who says a problem Ghana card at chill and chow ye catch of the Bible committee ma be tu na na do ko for oni nyame nyam
yo ya da se also anope wa be cancer mo de wa chinche abe on Ghana Kasa segment would you be free te also bet me affair 0244 885140 would you be free
good morning Michael Neklau
Michael my intonka
enra Bawumia kasa ya metie ni kasa ne bi na enra na ya misre oni mi se bebi a okoye program no kra na oba be kwa asa na otwa akwan so nti se wa vice president uko baby 2 days to time na oba kwa na akotwa akwan so na watumi akọ na we hu se kwa na kra ofa so ko no kra nye na akotutu papa so se unya Ghana card kra yesin nya obenya itache ahense 1000 Masa no na esre na ye twen so person di president ye twen wo kroma ye be hia no pa so obenya assembly man kredi a ye de hwe me da se
yo Michael yeah that's it so pa che say sisi and after vice president no call retirement no and as if anya sa wodi ni baby afre asa wa homa no enchina ye
Actually, the Kasa community system.
Okay. My auntie one up.
But community system main road no. Agriculture drivers no more boni pa no more kunu no more journey. Yes, more ganji and benefit from the speed runs my way.
Okay. What's it community 16 no? Okay. Sifa so community 16. Okay. And yabema mpenyufo aso ati. Meba. We did baby afre.
Nyame asomje enka.
Nyame asomje enka wonso.
Ene de boni be na maye mama fresh amon person betutumi.
Ya peke o. Sisi o on framanum.
Unia Barros Queen of the Airways na me washa malabano.
Rose Maintio.
Menu abema yenu anu mo MPP for koto aba ochina. I hope say ye wish you more well. Say bibia anko jojojo asumdwe na yepe o memo. Be menu ba omia de na ya ha me kakra. Papa no eme say onim ni juma say oye vice president. Eme say jigita asem na na ehia no memo bet mpuntu de ehia ba omia. Enti ope president ade de oba de efe no mputu de onye bi omemo. Yes, kudan ye lorry kwan sanyoma no de ho hia no. Bet Ghana card ye be ye de ho hia no. Enti ba obi ama ho se ono de jigita ho na hia no pa bisa ne se ma me se no pe mi bisa ne se ni krom northern region network wo ho a eye juma fine pa jigita ye juma wo ho correct de. A ono de ni bibia ye jigita na hia no. Ye be sere no. Wa adane akola ye push no de omo se on ka no akoka ono a on decide ade ma ne ho. As a vice president, they say, oh, yeah, Obumbra and Munkakra, or yeah, Oguni Honi Masidudu. Many of them are this government, they are disappointed. Oh, my Ghana, papa. Now, uncrophobic being him saying another year penny to Obamana, or baby, papa, my or Memo better or by any day, or no, West president, Ayan Ghana. West president, only Namimubu, or no, Ayan Ghana, and who me say I want to wait me who be the 83 me who be the bet wait the 83 e compa e di ni pa okromo a me ni abema yakopon be gie e free nkrofo we nsam me da wase
Rose me da say also what they were chincha on Ghana Kasa segment so anope na Friday here ma say producer ma memfa a few more calls send be ya de insisia no beto aso we didn't be free
Raymond Abubakar ni me kasa free Kumasi Otiko Koso asase so
Abubakar anope
yes,
ma
Mr. Raymond anapai ma emfancha mama na pay onu kiu na yenchia yenyanum MPP and a congress aye ko we should obia successful election wa obe winini wa obe lusi bia no MPP amanyoko se de beya break the 8 ni baba so binia Raymond
yeah
Messi pa na de bia no me seminanum NDC for mo ba o aya omonto mo bo enhwe Ghana bakwasemu NDC anya konya aruli omai ya 65 years or 66 years NDC nko aruli omai 27 years omufa book ni pen no omu check say omu ba omai no impuntu duma shine omu ye die say no de ma Ghana for uhwe NDC omu ya mamu amonyuko omu timi bu omai 27 years no senke ya mako omu a 11.0 krano mi gidi se bia ni amom pepe na ado danko akufo o si teacher for ede na koma so John Dramani Mahama be ka teacher for so oni we dwamfunu se allowance no betua am enti na omo betua bako omo tu abantia no tani pawe na omo be ka te yen santo abama na ansesai Yewra His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ensema no be kai boni be no kai o se uhwa enawiase se de nyema siko bibia economic ana uche yuasin puntu a che ekona yen kon manua nti na uche kona Ghana card omo ba e bucha NDG for that Ghana card sai na omuti nipa do do tenga nya for do do ten no muti register mo memwa nti se e kam puntu duma ana e kaye dia ana e kan ko memwa NDG omo na so omo ka o manutum na danko akufado oni Ghana for jiniye we church we leader we electing government omo na ka say ko IMF ana e ka say yenye ready se be ko IMF adum pepazo ya ko IMF so a omutu na omo ye dede
Abubakar meda se anope wo so ode wa dwuncha bre e wo dwumedie no so wodi ni bebia free okay I say me calling segment no ebesi ha na medical catch am say na discussions no ya be share from Kola 15% aban diama teacher unions and organized labor no we'll pick a few thoughts from them say omuni so and we and na mo hwehwa na my final call about homa so wodi ni baby out free hello wodi ni baby out free
Pacho ye femi Moas Mohammed Alamin
Mohammed mind you
me kasafi kaswa
mind you
and yeah say
Mohammed, turn down the volume of your TV set. With TV, no my volume number form, and our radio, no my volume number form.
Okay. Morning, sir.
Yeah, morning. What do you need, baby, offer for you?
Yeah, oh, the first I can't need now.
Okay, yeah, my deal.
Politics. When we're trying to politics, whoever's president is come out of the black, what are you doing? I think about 1,000 overheads on Ghana card. And so I am wondering how Ghana card in the Susan Quay. Head doctor, is happening. Coffee party is happening. Now, what I said, I mean, we will be Ghana card, so excuse me today, no party again. Odi at someone now. Now, who tells you overhead in Open Ghana card? And she got my card in a who has and said, I quite a big anything grasses about crackers in one. And she papa or the Ghana food in Bishan. Yeah, or two about a bob. One to said, yeah, what to yeah. So, to me, Libya Duncan will be job to share me the son, or so spending more than 1 trillion. And I did 2 minutes. And I've been asking the best post that was almost the same thing when it paid. Now 1 trillion. And I'm with you about my office 3 years. Now I'm to me. That's a few of the even no matter who you what I say and say, oh, go to tell something. Now we'll go to tell something. Not a trillion, yes, you cost will go to tell something.
Eja, yeah, that's the sound of pay also. Wabe Cancer or the Wajin chair. I bear on the Happy Morning Show. May the calling segments no ABC ha. Now you into our discussions to so far. You into idea too. Na yempo ransem no. Kola nsem ewo NPP Delegates Conference because on Saturday, so the Hunsema Bar will bring you up to speed with what to expect this weekend. Our conference I according to Sifa Finance.
Hantech Market Semen Country Sebramashe and any meeting get on CC and Moncho Quanquam first also be to me and Yeska Cra a free a Abbey Fontaine and guess yes so a dear Guko to go up a Quanquam first so Abyssinia how to trade on the international financial market. Nunquadia Hantech Market Semen Country Sebramashe CC or more. Noi Usikan Close, Ringway Estate, and I bet me a number I was upon Cecilia or my crowd of some no everything at home 0544 708888. Hantech Markets trust through transparency. Costa Rica near Konyakota, ye Ghana, and Mayano Echi, one more Equacosia kind in the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, because Costa Rica in August. I just a Bosumi, I ABC Mono. Sa Brenno na yebeko Costa Rica nemum kai so be konkwan dia City Gate Travel and Tour wo monkwan na Ministry of Youth and Sports edisa akonya no amaomo se omomo aboa ekitafo ano na omomfo mo Costa Rica nkotai Ghana fo emayo ano echi se wo be konkwan dia number betimi afa afreni 0209 011 115 0500 777373 0257 516167. Citygate Travel and Tour, your gateway to Costa Rica and America, a partner you can trust. Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. And on that, me di hu adanse a day amawo ene se obenwe aduane over the weekend nkwa dia bomodiana kojum pe Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. Ai no fiber wom, vitamins wom. Thick odi no aduane na wa otimi ete ne de angasa mo a mogoto obi a mo de bon kwan mo de jollof mo de ye enema de kekeke ka ho nyina na ma ma adwene se mo nkwan mo de te no mo kwa asori a aya mo nkogina congregants na nim na mo ni Tasty Tom mo dance ese urade wayi baby foforo eri a chero Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix strength comes from within. Maminka will say a more dear Obeno will fear and yam will be a keke. Nansen to Jimino, ye jade. Ye permo holding womb, vitamins womb, iron womb. And no, a Royal Aroma fortified rice ɛno nko ara na metumi akanfo ama wo sɛ wonto bi ensi wo gyaade hɔ de a ɛne ya wo kodwom wo kɔ shop for weekend no uduru ba bi ɔmo tɔn mo bia ka kyerɛ sɛ wopɛ Royal Aroma fortified rice ɛno ɛna wɔsɛ wotumi tɔ ɛde kɔ fie na wotɔ a wodi a na ɛyɛ wo de no na wojimu ahoden bomoden na pebi ɛtɔ love right o love right na sɛ medical kan ho asɛm ɛkyerɛ wo ɛyɛ adwada etwa mu no ne benada mebɔ so ɛkyerɛ mu wei ɛyɛ awarefoɔ mako dunsia wɔn no yɛ reality show ni nyinaa mu ɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ kwa nkɔmɔ fa so wɔn tena wɔn kita hodi sɛm mu ɔdɔ ahofama wɔn ɛkyerɛ ɛma wɔn ho na yɛahwɛ so na yɛtimi abɔ ma ba so na emu hwɛ abasobɔ na yɛmienu deɛ di kan no yɛwɔ nea ebeyi no so wadi nkunim in the reality show no deɛ ɛtɔ so mienu no yɛwɔ nea wɔn nso yɛbɛbɔ ma ba so sɛ wɔn yɛ Ghana's favorite couple na wabɛdi nkunim no bomodin akai se eye 30,000 Ghana cedis sika pudu a ye di esi ho ama couple a mo ebedi nkunim wo se adwumadi no na wa be Ghana's favorite couple no na chese Ghana for na be kire se be man ni obey de ye hwe omusuni omoban e wo hwe mu a e wo se yetimi e bo mabaso na ye ka se oman Ghana mu nyina no wo mo no ye favorite couple I don't know a luxurious getaway as asem papa and wo homa o pese uhunu bia modern Sunday bia na se kwese de bia na ebo no nwotwe pepepa fa wakasa fidie no na se wakasa mfoni fidie no fa to eye DGN na wonso edi sa adwuma fefe echi maminka was a Great Mercy family nei Great Mercy family yedi eye Worthy of Praise 2022 Worthy of Praise 2022 yedi bro na theme no eye the living shall praise God. The living shall praise God. Psalm 150 verse 6. Date no ye 31st of July 2022. Ebre no eye no miensa abapa mu no pepepe. Ministry officials are ombe boy me this adwuma de ya bre wo no eye Pastor Marshall, Minister Joshua Choglo, Reverend Elizabeth Texan and a host eye pastor eye Apostle Isaac Ochre. Venue no eye church auditorium at Dansman last stop Ebenezer down Commodore Villa eho ene bi dis adwuma die obetimi ahwehwe Great Family Chapel on Google Map eno no obehwe hwe ho a obehwe Worthy of Praise 2022 come and let's praise the living God. That is sense mo de ba ko ewo ho eno no yeso nyame no na wo kai wanyonkofo wo nuanom a wo mo wa mo na necessity no mo ma ne uska ka kire so mo fanfa CBG na CBG remittance in there ye wo all money transfer platforms no ho a obetim discover so e dia brabusuafo mo matimi e dia djuma e wo man mu MoneyGram, Western Union, Real Money Transfer, Small World, Unity Link, Sick Pay, Transfast, ATL Money Transfer, EZ Remit and Pay Angel ni nyina no ye will be ewo CBG a oba ho a ebetimi anyway di nkitam na mo menka wo se wo ba na oni ba be di nkita ho dia bo modern se obekuta e Ghana card unkuta Ghana card dia nya de ebetimi no di nkita ho bo modern afre number 0302 216 000 CBG we stand with you. 30th of July a music, magic and comedy is back and nango ponduma and I watch me no di any money the kid obe perform live Clemento Suarez ewo ho Kenny Black ewo ho and a South African magician Regard tickets no air call for 100 Ghana cedis double 150 Ghana cedis is available at Airport Shell Bachura Total and Silverbird Cinemas on person obetimi obenanti akọ sa bia mabosu na person tena ofie na to ticket ni bia de ohia so be no for phone na no dial star 713 star 33 star 10 hash momentum bio star 713 star 33 star 10 hash now follow prompt and say we are also betimi atọ with ticket ni bi mamenka will say MMC Live is powered by Global Media Alliance and sponsored by HD Plus South African Airways, Scent of Africa by Gandor Cosmetics, Rond Air, Imperial Blue Whiskey, and Eddie Spizza. It's supported by Who Pro, Silverbird Cinemas, Papa Car Rentals, and Perception Management International. Media partners here, YFM, MX24 TV, City FM, Pulse Ghana, Happy FM, ETV Ghana, Daily Guide, BNFT, NYDJ Live, Amia Deborah, Ghana Web, Plaza FM, and Radio Universe. You can't miss this particular opportunity. Aha, any idea, Jasso and Semanase, Jatonde, and Hunsevno, Edi ABC.
Sefa beda say ode akọ market aba sisia no emra so say be remo ewo issues no dia na bedi hu komo anope kola ene NPP matters arising ene omo election na be koso this weekend. Sefa yensha say free NPP elections omo conference and delegates conference on be this weekend no na yen remo ewo some of the key issues sefa yedi eni to ho no makoya to say national chairmanship position no one of the key areas I say ni to me chair yaka we national election and Quebec say hotspots into we hotspot election way back national chairmanship position no na general secretary so no competition key na ho then we come to national organizer and a youth organizer. These are the 4 main areas.
Nasara coordinator. So
Nasara coordinator. So one of the areas. But as a one person seems to be the one everybody's talking about. Comfortable lead more. But so far, crucially, one can say we need to hold aspirant or more decided so Munkobium and other data what gather over the last few months. Generally, what's the feeling like among the delegates about what they are looking for in who they want to lead the party? Generally, what's the feeling like?
Let me start from the chairmanship position because most of delegates are yet minimum because they need a unifier. Obia obitmia partner, bomobia obitmia instill discipline within the party. Obia or independent in a sense. Ono enshare that enyi nanim se okwa akodi obi achi na SBB ba
oh that's a presidential candidate now
so obi a ono ade ne ho as onyi nanim nkonkodi na obi achi ono ade ne ho nti asem ba sa nipa no obetimi agina emfimfini aka asem ne yi se de be ya obetimi apensem no agina sibre obi a nanim te obi a oye accessible obi a se ye hwehwe no kra ye be hunu ye fafon ne ye frɛ no a party ma fafon no mo frɛ no a ombe hunu obi a obetimi ama party ma no anya akwanya ama mpuntu aba ma setena mu ene omo abrabo mu these were the characteristics are some of the delegates etimi bo so say national chairman say ye to abama wa sa enema no enom bebo mo homoden say wo mu ebetimi ahwe say obetimi edi aba party no na onim say omo to aba ema omu bia those who are going for the national chairmanship position no na just say you have a Herculean task of ensuring that the party breaks the 8 party no break 8 come 2024 elections Ray ovia mu a nipa mako enwotwe enom yo madwen say omo for chairmanship position no maame
bo mo ma
bo maame
Davi Ama Gifty Asantwa Aye Sami Grab Professor Christopher Ameya Ekonfi Akwesi Oseje Stephen Ayensu Intim Joseph Ayiko to ono de ose Onkobio Stephen Asamoah Boatin ana Kwabna Abankwa Yeboa.
Okay, look obodin mako enwotwe baako yi ne ho afrem eyewura Ayiko yotu wosese no ohwe se dia kansi na ye no a wono woyi ne ho afrem de ne ho asinchen na enso no a omaka no womatumi ayeden akọ obi adina no disem atudwa obi akasa bia kama kasa no ebi kasa o radio so ne bi nso kọ form no mo kwa dijuma no e form because abato no enye omo mutie radio no nyina no mbeto aba no omo mbeto aba no ye omo me delegate no enti utimi wura form ko di udwuma ne dia na chese ebe ko yi amanwa but ye dey ni two form no Ray the competition is between Owura Samuel Boatin Owura Ayesu Intim.
Okay.
Any Owura Abankwa. Sa papa form yensan we. Na ejina omuso.
Prof Chris nka ho.
Na me catch when I say Professor Christopher Ameya Ekonfi. wo mu se odo party ni de wo ye ne ho asi wo se wo bedo party na ye party no mu nyuma but uni delegates ni pi no akasa o ma dwen ye o se the brefufro bi ho betimi adie
okay
enye chairmanship position and na say emu afufro bi ho betimi ade aboa party no enye chairmanship position amanfo hwe the track record of Ura Bankwa being the national treasurer of the former national, let me put it that way, former national treasurer of the New Patriotic Party, and how he's been able to consolidate the finances of the New Patriotic Party. Obakaya, there were times a party ni echo for any annual congress, be annual, not to say eka na ede aba. When they went for the 2018 annual congress, what is it eka by? Ekabi ama
but since if anka party no mu die say enya treasury juma na okwakoya wo chairman
but Debbie obi obi a
you be treasurer
baby say so obi asa na so be besa na asa no be ko yi a deben
you are as good as your last
as good exactly nti one who say what Timmy lead such a very sensitive office of the party. As we speak now, on sheda ente no ho ensembia se bia sikabia ira
on TPNs ensembia.
Okay.
On TPNs ensembia. Se sikabia ira ana se sikabia fa kuntuna se ana se sikabia fa obi nsase. And you see there are certain things that say papa na ya internal party politics nti to the bia enema na bi ema bonten. Now Enra, one of the party communicators, no, or can't assembly. Na make us say, I wanted to verify. Me person verify because so Oko MPP headquarters. When they say more car park be, there's an empty space. More park empty plot or more parking cars. So that particular land did not belong to NPP.
Okay.
But under Ura Abankwa, or no engineering. He's been able to acquire that particular piece of land for the party. The adjoining structures, I won't say no party in China. When you say party has been able to acquire those properties. So such a person, what to me, a show.
That's a property acquisition there. It's
not just.
That's not managing finances of the party. And I'm betting me because
then already.
I don't know man to
Oh, thank you. That's the question. No, the party revolves around money.
Okay.
What I say. And if that's what the delegates are saying, is that if he's been able to hold such, an office, I think that he deserves to be voted for as the chairman of the party. They believe that if he is given the opportunity to serve as the chairman of the party, he'll be able to do more with his influence. As the chairman of the party.
Your argument say beyond the Juma Oyas treasurer, no, on Shedan your grassroots person. The party people no just say on Shedan fan who NGO Mumusena will be expected say no be for yaka choboy here na ojinimubi
and you found any choboy
make the delegates
exactly and some of the delegates also are saying say accessibility is key said na dan me call mo office so na omo di papa no ho dance omo se uhia Ura Bankwa ubenya no onsa beka no the office there is open Stephen Asamoah Boateng so
7 pillars
7 pillars what the ambition for the party or the ababa tudwa what chirimu obekaya ba ko edimu ntintima party communicators who say mpempi no na party communicators come de woman nam radio station and I say woman kwa koka party no asem kra kire Ghana fo a say woman di amemene mfibi na eyo isan say ono no o ja na djuma ho akwa ka party no nsem wo bra on share da enya party ni so mfaso gidigidi bia ene papa ne se opesu yi sa de ni free ho na o this stipend bi egu ho said de be ya o ko wanim na o ye communicator nko ade a ye betimi enya bibi kakra be 1000 Ghana cedis at the end of every month e jibe ma o said de be ya so betimi enya rechemu say mpa party no o mani ekome ho eno nti na o mo decide we there are a lot of enema wetimi
jobs
I want entirely say I want entirely say jobs.
Party communicators, they do most of them have their own jobs.
And I'm saying, jobs are man party.
It's like an allowance. Say, be a
station. Of course, all the fuel, because
baby calls
researching the
credits near and yet akatia as
salary.
But and I'm saying, but a Juma or Baba Kitiama.
And yet, they already that.
Oh, but
they already
a Juma who hoarded that.
Chairman be any chairman. Any group of Philly say on the communicating message.
Debbie, the communication structures. National communication team, regional communications team, constituency communication teams. The constituency, no call local radio stations, no, any amount for regional, no, you know, say there are regional radio stations that broadcast across the region.
Honorable to me, chairman, no, whom is saying Yadia. No, family member communications team now.
Oh, it's possible.
Yes, of course.
So now, many Uncle Ben Epson and Chichin Como. All them say Uncle Ben there, a banner election who same there, or your institution on its own. Uncle Ben, I don't pay me my quite about happy morning show. So,
Captain, good morning. Bojabo,
Yamiadum, Uncle. Over the weekend, and a weekend, and say big election at the NPP delegates conference, no, Bebaso live at Accra Sports Stadium. And him say you followed the previous ones at Akoso. Going into this year, a battle, no. And him say one kasa you followed the delegates. When you're more in common in Yamasa, a bano a battle nankasa. What are the delegates expecting, and what are they looking out for? Ewo nkwofo mbeto abama omo say omo lead party no there standout issues are omo hwe nim say eno e na be decide omo votes in the upcoming election.
You come to me Darcy for the chair elections in there we just focused on the chairman and secretaryship positions because we started monitoring the polling station because we are trying to find out the MPP's 2024 flag bearer.
Okay.
So we monitor the polling station, constituency, regional nadia. Now, clearly, no, tomorrow, no, most of the 6,000 plus who are qualified to vote, they have two things at the back of their mind.
Okay.
Electing persons who they think can shepherd the party to try and make an electoral record of going beyond the mandatory, the seemingly mandatory 2-4 years apart to be alcohol.
Okay.
The incumbent chairman or chairperson for MPP, no, he's not going for the place.
Yeah.
And from our personal, there are three main persons who are likely. One of them is likely to be elected. That is Stephen Tim, Professor Mayer Kofi, now Samuel Barton. Now, Stephen Tim is going for the 5th time. He's a favorite, but he can only win if he's able to explain to swing delegates why he's going for the 5th time. Well, I'm for baby, I don't want to say, what for tempo, on your born and bred MPP, but the blade typically CPP, no big Johnny MPP. Woman beat you are. So there is a bit of, uncertainty at the back of people's minds why actually he's going for a 5th time. If he is unable to explain data, Professor Mayor Kofi could win the chairmanship.
Wow. Okay.
For the general, for the general secretaryship, John Bodo is likely to be retained. In elections are 50% plus one captain. When you have an incumbent contesting with 3 or 4 equally strong candidates, the incumbent always has an advantage. So yeah, even 30-35% popular, 65-70 in Penasem. But the three strong candidates will share that massive vote. With Charles Bishop stepping down, I think that John Bodo has an advantage. John Bodo has an advantage and is likely to be retained tomorrow.
Okay. Uncle Ben, now me person maybe say a few more questions. Send a team for national forward. Appreciate what is informing position now of OPK and as a final analysis out there. But you better cope for a short break. When we come back, no, we'll raise you back on the phone line. Send a would finish up the conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Uncle Ben. It's a Ben Epson. Opinion, say Odi elections in a cheaper yepa Ukrumha is one of the go-to men when it comes to elections Ukrumha because of the wealth of knowledge and a deep understanding our Jumedia friend election and a part of Yanene Echuchin Komokakra and Komoni year, but Yabedania Unkakra. When we return, the discussion continues right here on ETV Ghana and on Happy 98.9 FM. Welcome back from the break. You are still watching us live on ETV Ghana. We are live on Happy 98.9 FM. Jumediano, the Happy Morning Show. Discussions I have at this moment, discussions on elections because over the weekend and this coming weekend, NPP National Delegates Conference to elect new executives to steer the affairs of the party Abebaso this weekend. Now, Benepsin or a poster just before we went for the break. We are hoping we'll get him back on the phone lines in a bit. We'll finish up conversation but more the interesting submissions about Tifa Otie Uncle Ben about national chairmanship position he's narrowed it down to 3 key challenges. He's asked one very important question. Messenger Stephen Ayesu team, the Bama delegates, because this will be his 5th time. Only Peter McMeno, he lost against Peter McMeno, lost against Freddie Blay. Okay, yani Uncle Ben Epson and Chichun Komo. Uncle Ben, I'm going to be a badge media.
You come to me, that's it.
Uncle, initially, now discussions on national chairmanship race. Now, I mentioned 3 key challenges, about 3-horse race. Stephen and team and Stephen Asamoah Boateng and Professor Christopher Amea Ekunfi. Now, Osha sa 3 opinion for our bona. A lot of people have said, if Stephen and team per how party for no na who dey was ropanka 4 previous elections that we lose really, if the party wanted him, they should have picked him. But on one funny idea, then it's obvious. 5th time, no one be rejecting. We might possibly see a new face, either Christopher or Stephen Asamoah Boateng. And some have even said, Kwabena Bankwa Yeboah, because of the stewardship, our treasury, no so better to me, I'm an advantage over Stephen and team. And also, part of the discussion, no one is saying.
Oh, you see, one of the things with Akwano is that he was in touch with more of the treasury side, Sikasem. He wasn't high profile in terms of party matters at the national level. These are about 6,000 plus people. And Asamoah Boateng was a minister before. Ameyo Kunfi had been a minister before. So his name came up. But you see, 6,000 dollars. So anything can change. But these are the 3 names for the 6,000 people who are more elected. These are the 3 names which came up. And when we talk about the 3, there is the batch on in team. It depends on how going to escape because they are wondering 5 times, but then they stop short of saying why. That is why there is that hanging question mark now or no.
How much of an influence will these 3 men have? Should one of them become a winner in this particular case? How much of an influence would that chairman have? Ebano the bigger picture. Ebano flag bearer, you know. So I three opinion for you know. What direction could they possibly skew the election to? Mujidi say and also better to me influence delegates now.
Today, I can tell you, sir, the national executive, so nobody can have an input. You see, the flag bearership will be decided by 205,000 delegates across the country. Now, if we are flag bearer aspirants, that's a Captain Minuka say, we for 4 elected at polling stations, constituency, forget it.
Okay. Okay.
You see, they will all be voting to avoid the problem the MPP had in 2007. 17 contestants, meaning that supporters, they will be voting at the various places where they are.
Okay.
And the work we've done so far, no.
Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me lose you, Kaka, but you're back on.
Yes, Let me say, we are flag bearer aspirants.
Yeah.
And as you and I speak, you know, yeah, we making sure, sir, those who vote for you, because 205,000 people voting across the country in their own environment, you know. So we go for any polling station, constituency in the regional, Captain, only the sun mix your Gary,
okay,
you will lose.
Oh, okay.
I think that of the 7 or 8 names, you know, 3 are in poor position to be in that order of flag bearership.
Okay. Yeah. General Secretary. Now, Odikaika say John Bodu it was slight edge. But Abrante Bakuso up in the last few days. JFK, Justin Frimpong Kodia, and a lot of people have said, say, Nejuma Oye YEA. Bano employment in Sensem, and how his reason through the ranks or party within a very short period, and his level of intellect, just say, in addition, or a very, very, very big threat, Emma John Boydo.
The company maker say when an incumbent is contesting, and there are 2 or 3 equally strong candidates, the incumbent always has the advantage. Kodia is strong. Upari answer is strong. Bishu was strong. No, one dropping out.
Okay.
So when John Boydu is about 40%, 35-40% popular, a chance 60% in Penaston.
Yeah.
Kodia and Upari answer. Bishu were on. The 3 were going to say 60%. Don't beat Boydu. Bishu dropping. Those who have voted for Bishu, those spread their votes among Bodu, Kodia, and Abupariansa. That is what gives John Bodu. I'm sure it's a 1-to-1. John Bodu and Kodia. It will be difficult to determine who will win. But with 2 and 3, but one drop and vote, and so far, the Bishu hasn't endorsed anybody. So those who have voted for Bishu will spread their vote among the 3. That is what gives John Bodu the edge in this matter. So 1-to-1, or look at the
okay.
But with another equally strong candidate, Opaya and still in the race, that gives John Bodu a bit of the edge.
Uncle Ben, my name is Anna OCM focus on chairman and general secretary, but national organizer, so talking point because of 2 seemingly very vocal candidates Omoho Bako Henry Nana Boachi and Daniel Ni Kwate Titus Glover. I know Nama organizer position also it's generating a lot of interest. We shall start 2 contestants and 2 front runners now. Where could the votes possibly swing?
Oh, I think that Nanabi will win just because the support base of the MPP is in Ashanti and Eastern regions. Nanabi seems to be the only high-profile national executive officer or contested for another position. Tatos Glover comes on board with his inability to retain his seat. So majority, like NDC, majority of NDC delegates are from the Volta region and the Three Northern regions. Majority of MPP delegates are from Ashanti and then Eastern regions.
Okay.
And if you look at the list, the high-profile person from Ashanti region are all contested here Nanabi, and that will give him the edge that they need to have an Ashanti in the national executive position. That is why Nanabi will edge out Titus Glover on all accounts. And I think that from his former position as a youth organizer, so he still has the links. Titus has been concentrated in Greater Accra and on his constituency. And Nanabi, from youth level, no, he has interacted within the party. And on this basis alone, without any research, Nanabi will beat Titus Glover to the position.
Very well. Uncle Ben, initially, no, na anka national vice chairman position, no, enya dia na initial the DH bebre. But Osha development ba ye afoko call ye na as a first vice chairman Freddie Blay ebe dina dia no. Ama sisi ano attention about national vice chairman position no because in the unlikely event and in the unfortunate event say you be a chairman in Ihwa who suddenly become the go-to person, a band of chairman is the same. Osha sa 10 aspirants now almost standing for a chairmanship, second national vice chairmanship position now. Huamuna Osha, they could be the front runners. I can see a way more.
But your mom names share.
Okay.
It was something came across.
And you were Ishmael Yahuza. Yawa Mark Jewels Anan, Dankwa Smith Batty, Rita Talata Asobayiri, Edmond Opon Pepra, Kirsten Akomin Kisi, Derek Kwekun Kansa, Michael Omari Wadie, Ken Wood Nuoso, Alaji Masawudu Osman. 10 candidates are Omujinimuno, Omunye.
I'm saying 10 now, boy, 2, I think, will be among those to be elected because they have served the party over the years. This is my 22nd year doing polls and writing books. I'm finishing my 7th book on Ghanaian elections. Asobayire and Wadie have served the party at various levels. So of the 10, I know that these 2 will come up. The rest, I don't know anything about them. But these 2 people, Wadie and Madam Asobayire, they served the party. And I think that of the lot, these 2 would definitely be elected. In which order, that I cannot tell. But these 2 would definitely be elected.
Very well. Now, youth organizers who have PMO, standard Nanabi, SETI, na Obia Eshe himself from Samia Uku to Nanabi, Obia Eshe himself, sa youth angle, no so very crucial to election 2024. And the NPP Eshe himself to me Abaso. Oshe di abe PMO ehwa. Omo Abanga Fuseni Yakubu. Omo wo Salam Abdul Salam Muhammad Mustafa, Prince Kamal Guma, and Michael Osei Boatin. These are the 4 names abe PMO National Youth National Youth Organizer, and I say Emma Party Moshe sa 4 candidates where menim say Ebiana unshed follow omo, but who Edimben strike you as the firm favorite in this particular contest?
Oh, yes, they didn't strike me, but one name which kept popping up in doing other work, Salam, no, yes, on any Sami Oku deputy Nana. Yes.
Yes,
I think that in talking with these the delegates who will be voting, I think that as Samia Oku's deputy, he did a good job, helped Nana B, and I think that is the one that people think that he's done well with the 2 people saying. So we know
Salam.
I think that Mustafa. yes, working as Samia Oku's deputy, and he also helped Nanabi. And this one we near more.
Very well, very well. Now, women's organizer, no, Kate Jimfoa contesting again, Ellen Ama Daku contesting again, Hajia Sauda to Said, and also Jinemu Emma, women's organizer.
Oh, I'm saying Kate stands tall. One would say, I think that the third person, no,
Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
I'm saying Kate will go through. I'm saying Nipofi North, you know, he was Game first deputy or no contest, you know. But I think that Kate over the last 4 years has had a very strong grip on the women's front. And he's likely to retain. I'm using the word likely because in the course of doing work on the national and national chairman and secretary, we ask people to give us the names of others they will want to vote. Because we focus on the two more, you may be misdirected. That is why I'm able to use the word likely. John Ford is likely to retain his seat, her seat as the women's organizer.
May I sure say, as you went along, no Nasara coordinator so Eba up, and one of the names are Eba up. Obia Ekanwa Seme Abdul Aziz Haruna Futa. Ono Ena Nidin Abba. There's Haruna Ismail. There's also Suleimana Al Hassan Atakpo, Awal Mohammed, Isaka Muaza Kunata, and Abdul Rahman Diallo, and Haruna Maiga. Omunina ejinemu dendenden for National Nasara coordinator.
Captain, the rule of thumb is that when an incumbent is contesting with a lot of people who have strength, the incumbent always has the advantage. So you're even 20% popular. I just say 80%, and now 30%, 70% in Penasama. 4 or 5, you know, if they are equally strong, they'll be taking bites. Into cumulatively, on the 30, 70 in Penasama, 4 or 5, will be 15, you win. Sanity. Until once the incumbent footer is contesting, the likelihood said the other 5 or 6, you know, are also coming on board with their own support train. You know. Footer retaining, I won't be surprised. Just because of that rule of thumb in such elections, the incumbent need 2 or 3, 4 equally strong candidates contest here. The incumbent overall may have maybe a third of the votes, but because the others will be sharing the 2/3, you know, you will go through.
Uncle Ben, I didn't come to train by you know. This weekend, Diane Bessia be a biggest shock come out.
But how's it?
This weekend election na ye come no. Diane Bessia, what could like possibly happen one can say a best shock you, banner results now. A be one wapa possible outcome be a bit to me here. One can say otia a best shock you and I be one.
Oh, the national chairmanship, you know, said 3-9. Mabubono. Bobe winning in Simwa and a bear papa.
Now,
the national chairmanship. General secretary will be a winner, I'll be surprised. Of all the positions, you know, some Webu winner, I'll be very surprised. You know, for the national chairmanship, there are 3 names. So, but the national chairman comes from outside the 3 names now. I will also be quite surprised.
Very well. Uncle Ben, yeah, say hopefully, no, Monday, you'll be back for post-mortem on development because this weekend at Accra Sports Stadium. Uncle Ben, we thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Captain.
Uncle Ben Epson, a journalist or a senior poster na a banner election at Chrome Hadia. Has your go-to man or a one-stop shop, a banner data, a banner facts, a banner trend analysis, a banner historical background into elections, possible outcomes has your best bet about election munsem ordinary dream chair abba. These are his opinions based on non-casani findings and yes a casting stone said the wakano and no nebeba, but these are his opinions based on research any juma wire over the past and any experience into we need a same kakra on also audituja Fati Sefa Uncle Ben Akasa
Wakasa I don't think so because unfortunately is the right word. As a candidate back why you if top 3 no.
Say 5 candidates.
More candidates back why you if top 3 no. Most professor on got na.
No, me ko prof and I say 5 prof sinche.
Mo candidate.
There be nyam na make am.
Delegate.
Oh, no say I'm financial mu.
But only delegates need din come, and these were almost bar ho, especially during a year we John Bodu, a launching campaign. You know, we went there, and fortunately for us, there were some newly elected constituency executives. Moreover, I had also followed all the processes. I also with the filing, with the vetting, with balloting. I mean, once I get the opportunity, will be catching them. So okay, these are delegates from this particular constituency. I said that Jina and Chain, and these are some of the few things that I picked up. So you remember I mentioned, say they have consistently been mentioned and said they need somebody. I'll be to me. A Jina ho like independent here. Obit me on your say be or co be a fan as or co be a fan. Omu he obi or obey unify. Obit me a party money na a diabon because constituency elections, polling station elections, it creates some sort of rife among certain people. And as we speak now, if the party is unable to mend all of those wounds, it will work against them.
Well, only the M1 Uncle Ben's submission. On sabi any 7 pillars no. 190 pound.
Oh yes.
190. But Uncle Ben say, if Stephen Ayesu team is not able to convince the delegates, so Montumano this 5th timer, then Professor Christopher Amayankufi will win. I know now you're striking, you're taking points.
Which and who's the Uncle Ben say. Nipa miensa wa bo mudin no for the chairmanship so mu ba ko onweni a
ebe no
and
that's where your Abankwa Eboa,
and that's where not just Abankwa
as the dark horse,
not just Abankwa Eboa,
Sammy Crab and Daviama
Nanka Daviama baby
no but Daviama says she's the most experienced amongst
the candidates,
six
and
now.
I also see her as a strong candidate too, because what's it in Daviama and what say Nyoma Wayama party how long she's been in the party Adia. Me they are a strong candidate, Mamio. Oh yes.
But Obebisa question say, has Daviama been able to move round? So 6,000 plus delegates. So say, we team share more as much as possible.
The fact saying beto just they are all in interest on Yefi.
No, because she I think she was one of the last people to declare intention to run.
Yes.
And that even puts her in a certain position. Mubibeka said she's not had enough time to go across.
It's also possible say delegates na ne corner na so no mka Daviama bra.
Well, into Daviama sisi anu fati di na she dark horses no.
Yes.
Kwabna Abankwa Eboa no so abeka dark horses no. But 3 front men no.
That's according to Uncle Ben.
No, yes. But Yanka say you have 3 strong na
yeah.
5/5.
5/5.
Stephen Ayesu
that's on number 1.
Stephen Asamoah Boateng. 7 pillars. And Professor Christopher Amayankufi also me was soft spot my prof. Because we say ade no o na movement ne corner. Freddie Blue or Disco Boy or Santa Claus.
On that note.
Now, Nyabotre, na se for Nyabotre. O say Freddie Blue, Chairman Freddie Blue or Santa Claus. Enti Santa Kodia nanka at this situation is say Santa Bidi Nadia.
Because MPP na Santa
we are just Mbugu Kaka the film, but these are the key battles we are expecting this weekend. A bit to me. Also, quickly, let me take you through the positions. Any aspirants, once again, and Tana, they are called to your next topic. But quickly, Matisse, yeah, reporter Bako, Ako Piemo, Accra Sports Stadium. Ni Ukanta, Makopiemu Accra Sports Stadium. And she said, and never started because delegates from across the country they'll be trickling in from today. Omo be PMO our grounds no. Yenim say media year preparation our grounds ho. Yenim say party nankasa no omo de nema gu akwan mu. We have been told say Ghana Police Service will deploy 3,000 police personnel to conference Abekoso Ochena, President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and His Excellency Vice President Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Oma Babi Pimo Ewo Ho Ochena Enti Mamene New Kanta Entwitwe Nkomo kakra from the grounds. Ni mimako aba happy morning show no so anope.
Hey, what do you mean come with that?
Very well, very well. Bring us up to speed with level of preparation and the Ekoso Ewa Accra Sports Stadium.
Okay, Ray, in the Ubepimo or the Accra Sports Stadium now, from the ministry, that Ministry of Education, the National Security Work coming, even as far as the figure building, from National Terror coming now, even who say you have the feel that indeed there's something going to happen here in Accra, specifically the Accra Sports Stadium. You see the mini flag on the street lights now, all the way to the stadium. Udu Stadium, what welcomes you is a huge flag of the MPP, Omo Delegate Conference in NLW. But this time around, what I have not seen yet, and maybe along the way it will come, is once every time they will do delegate conference or any party activity now, all the aspirants, one thing that you see is you will see that they are banners, they are campaigning, vote for me, this, all over the place. Sometimes it becomes at a point I become an eyesore because but this time around you see the place is clean from the entrance coming. At the other side, it's not seen yet. Maybe along the way we will be able to see that those things will spring up. It will be all over the place. The field, the center side of the Accra Sports Stadium now, you see the Osono, you see the flags and playing things. The main center into the corner, the VVIP section is the VVIP section behind me. That is where the president and some ministers of state and dignitaries from other parties will be stationed. Once they've mounted the stage, that is where the president will be giving his speech from the vice president, the party executive. If we be under it, that is where the media stands. Some of the media houses they've just located their places that they will run their show from here tomorrow. The field, when it pitch, everyone say they are about to mount. They are about to mount some canopy. They will accommodate some people, i.e., some state officials in the Grenada party executives. That is where they will be. You can see for yourself the MPP, the elephant logo, the elephant cave, Gianna Omudiasi, and as we do a bunch of MPS. I've seen more than 5, as you can see for yourself on the pitch. You see, Ray the football stands, that is where it will accommodate the executive. Russia on my far left, AIC your side now. That is where the Greater Accra, beside the Greater Accra is the Ashanti region, and from the Ashanti region into Eastern region. So they've done the demarcation in such a way that no one crosses other. The whole thing is happening behind me here. The whole thing is happening behind me here. So they divide the stadium half and a trail the other house. And see, there are fog lights one and the other house and no activities. But as the time goes, you can put banner the place they are occupied. I'm sure some will move there. Anyway, they've divided the places. You've seen the national chairman of the party and general secretary, the president and the vice president. They also have their banners here. You also have the former president Kufuor and Aliu Mama, almost banner Ewoha. The Accra Sports Stadium there, I can confidently say that preparation is underway and it's all set for the National Annual Delegate Conference of the New Patriotic Party, where they will be electing new executives. or maintain some executive positions that are vacant there. Obviously, you see some new executives there. They are never vacant there. Are we going to see the famous peer delegates happening tomorrow, or this time around, the narrative will change a little bit? From the Accra Sports Stadium, everything is set. We are ready to go. We are ready to move in coverage. That's like you said, the GMABC from this evening, ecosystem on there, and swearing in and Thanksgiving service. Now we're bringing live coverage to the listeners and our viewers on Happy, both on Happy and ETV. This is what is basically happening here at Accra Sports Stadium.
Maybe a question back me no answer na we free ahoma no so far no wa be piem wo ho no we hu say delegates no almost started ba and we hu say delegates no ebi mu abadeda na, and what's the security arrangement like even as early as now?
So the information I picked as far as yesterday was that some of the delegates from other regions were in the region yesterday evening. Most of them now, they are lodging at their various hotels. If you have the money, you afford the hotel. If you don't have the money, you go and station at Obia Onumuno Accra. Some of them are in the region. I've not seen most of the the delegates, but what I've seen one or two aspirants, that is the women organizer or contest case. I've seen her conducting interview at the other end. Only the guys normal about them, they survey the place and they move back. Who shared the security that you talked about? Yes, Ray. Even before entry, if you don't have accreditation, it will be very difficult for you to enter. You see the policemen ready to move. When you move, you see them outside. Why you're ready? They are making sure that they are. Some of them are MCTU officials that they are controlling the road traffic. Others who are operative are almost stationed at the place. You share even most of the stadium stands now. Almost in each stand there you see a police officer original. So the place there for security wise is top notch because the security starts all the way from ministry. Everyone lining up at the gate. They are making sure Nipa Boni phobia and I say any other person who wants to harm or destabilize the peace that they want to witness tomorrow now, they will deal with that person accordingly. Security is top notch. Preparation. Delegates are not yet in.
Neo Kanta, Yadase, for bringing us up to speed with development at Ekoso Ewa Accra Sports Stadium. I mean, say throughout the day, there we'll come back to you, Senebeya, up to the minute report from the Accra Sports Stadium.
Welcome, Ray.
And from the Accra Sports Stadium, venue of Ochina National Delegates Conference. The new Patriotic Party be here to elect new officers, new national officers for the party ahead of election 2024. Into Sefa, Bibia Idri dear, na Misemne dear, Bibia Jina ne Jina no. Into Fati, our final thoughts on our final submission on elections at Bekoso. Who would win for you? No, Fati na person because we never Fati no only we are. We kwa humano so na NPP delegates no. I'm frame. No, I'm going to mention come.
My candidate, Daviama, Fadian Mammy.
Daviama.
Baako. I saw Barry.
Me
no. Now, Fati?
Hey, Kejimfua. If I don't know, can I also me bonny din first? Kejimfua miensa. John Buedu and I. Me share national organizer.
Oh, she's about woman now.
Oh, Debbie.
Okay.
Okay, national organizer, main cash.
Fati there, we
National coordinator, vice. Haruna Mega, Mediane.
Okay. So, Father, Mammy Joe, dear. Me MPP delegates, Mutimi and Opay. Minister Mwabutukrum, Bebrena, Mwabutukrum, and Kessa. 0244 885140 0555 657278. Sifa, Family Nancy.
Nasara coordinator, no. Hey.
Oh, Sifa, call us name about
Haruna Futa.
Okay.
Youth organizer. Salam Mohammed Mustafa.
SM.
but I also hear say it's going to be a very
tough contest.
Tight competition between Ono and Michael or say Boating as Prince Kamal
Guma.
Yes. Yeah. Prince Kamal Guma. Women's organizer there, Kate Jemfua or no.
But when say Kate Jemfua, but when say Kate Jemfua, Galamsey and 70 by excavator session by those issues came up.
So over this period, she's made clarification on all of these issues. Most of the doubts have been cleared. National organizer.
My member number 0244 885140 0244 885140 and 0555 657278. Where the NPP in common AD, where near Kola, and near Actamius, and near Akufuado, and near Baumia, we NPP elections are better so this weekend. Sifa, my uncle.
National organizer Henry Nana Boache, General Secretary John Boadu,
Obiaba Humano. So, wouldn't even be our family free?
Medini Simon, because Safi wisdom could be Poncatamas.
Simon, we are delegates.
That's how we call it. One can say delegate never.
Oh, okay. And why are we need chairman?
Chairman, the family by almost secretary on Mona, me person.
Okay, chairman.
I am an Casamuno. So about we near Nanya, me and I don't know we near Ocean Casamuni.
Okay.
Me pato. MPP or more party no money. I hear loose talk, Dr. Baumia. Or you lose talk.
What the uncle, we are election assembly. We are election assembly. And Sefa Yanko.
National Vice Chair, Michael Mariwa dear, Rita Sobari, Talata Sobari.
Okay, menya delegate to Amman. So we didn't even be afraid free.
What did you know about catch your bet to a man?
We didn't even be afraid free.
We are delegates.
Memodi, yes, sir.
Okay, delegate. Who are my delegates?
Who are my delegates in the call?
Sefa, my uncle.
National chairperson, no. Medium Guzujina baby, I'm a
Abankwaibo.
And David Minkasa Abankwaibo. Minkasa Abankwaibo. Steven, I used to in team Kabna Abankwaibo and
Sefa Bobakune Koyin.
Mubi a bit me a winnie.
Would you even be afraid free?
Yeah, the traffic as well. That's what you want.
Mind you.
Hello?
Yeah, turn down the volume on your TV set. Why? My volume number from Kaka. Okay, Sefa, me fakola. Okay, my documents. My documents na me family there to Jansana. My sorry to be there also. Chairman.
Now you want to what a chairman didn't say.
Chairman. Stephen Ayensu team. Na Professor Christopher Meakunfi. Original number 2 little slip. Oh, I don't
from little slip from Ayensu team.
Little slip from Ayensu team. Hands the chairmanship to Professor Christopher Ameakunfi. Vice Chairman Rita Talata Asobayiri. First Vice Chairman.
One time quick.
Second, Umari Wadia. Michael Umari Wadia. Na opinion ba kuso a betumi akose problem kakaya Ken Wood Nuoso. Ono so kita card wo pa. Ono so don't be surprised if automatically room. General Secretary John Bodu. Mr. John Bodu, Mr. Otino Soya on that.
Na ka se on fa
Mr. Okwa on share white.
No on jollof from
on not jollof from because any
Royal Aroma 45
on fa sa jollof no bra.
Na on fa tasty tom and rich tomato mix.
On fa bra no na de be victory party.
Okay, all right.
National organizer Henry Nana Boache. Atatos Global say want to me organizing winning the seat. Itanya do be to me organize party. It's Henry Nana Boache. Women's organizer Kate Jemfua. But Hajia Saudatu Said or a threat. Youth organizer Salam Muhammad Mustafa. Sabranti away, Sefa. Osoya no pa onda. Osoya onda we winning. Kama Guma ne Obiabedidi There omo number. NASA coordinator Abdul Aziz Haruna Futa. We ya jinchire. Anya the official position of the station. Yes, we are chair adjun. Yenya delegates yentoaba. But based on yes, we research aya no. Yes, so your chair adjun about this matter. So this has been another interesting edition of Ghana's #1 morning show, the Happy Morning Show. Thanks for joining us from Monday. Abedru Enea, Odi Jumediano. Wankasa, why Jumediano Chiame in your own rights, and also you've been part of us as a viewer and as a listener. Nyame Aduma, Monday, we'll be back with another interesting edition of the show. Now, the postmortem of the Ebekoso this weekend. Fear delegates BC and fear delegates NC. Nenino, you better come on Monday morning. But this weekend, dear, making sure say you're listening to Happy 98.9 FM and you're watching ETV Ghana because the Ebekoso Ewaka Sports Stadium Biano will be there from today to Sunday Thanksgiving service. No, baby, yeah. Someone kind, sir. Fatih Shabu Ali Meda, as I said, you've been part of the show this morning. Sifa Dankwa, thank you very much for joining us over the past few weeks. We appreciate BPR Odebre. Sifa, yasemi fa Sala Food Fest no more. Na wapon Jumediano.
Yeah. Sala Food Fest competition is coming off tomorrow, and it is at the Fadama Lorry Station. Fadama Lorry Station. That is where we are going to have the Sala Food Festival. Se uni eye MPP aswe hodia. Enkra krodium ha. Unya delegate ya enko for ni chire Fadama Lorry Station. Eye Sala Food Festival ni mpompon so no chena ho ne besie. Eho na behu tasty tom and root tomato mix. Enema hodo etim de. What are you talking? Tozafi. Wachi. Jollof. Here, a honey timid chinama betimi dia chef fridge in 2 years then say. What are you talking? What's the time oko? Time unko Onyango bombo china. Yes ho. Fadama obi an share hobby. Me kan aduane no. Me kan aduane no. Bennett dina ha na ni giaje o seresere. Vision gwa na be de ye wo ho ba still. Ye be monitor de be koso Sala Food Festival ni nyina. Bomode na bra hobby. Here. Fortified royal aroma fortified rice omo boa tasty tom and rich tomato omo boa na HD plus your feely experience omo boa na ye Sala Food Fest no climax no ye bro Nyankopon ma ochena 16th of July 2022 Fadama Lorry Station and Crankrodium mo free enkoko asankregwa tepa hamele boko mo to santre no a Fadama ho ne besia zongo ben ene Nyankopon no e be crown no as aduane no mu hene zongo